Oh, shit. God damn it. My bad. I forgot.
Hey, SBG solution-based gang, like, share, subscribe. Say no to rim, brothers, Manosphere and sell no good suckers. Hype him up, Shouts out, Showroom, Bracy in the waters. Wake up, morning show, salute, big dog, shout out to the Lord. PH, Diva, salute, Brownsville, SBG solution-based gang.
Let's go. Good day, everyone. How are we doing today? Man, yesterday was a long show, fun show. Man, we enjoyed yourself. I hope so, because I enjoyed mine's. You know how we like to start the day. When I say good day to you, you say it back, because I could feel that great productive energy. Yes. We had a lot of fun yesterday. Shout out to Jazz Noel. She was a great show to review. I had a good time. Great conversations came out of it. Man, it was so much fun. What's up, Elite Belzo? Good day to you. Good day, Miss J. How you doing? And yesterday show, we wound up talking about providing protection, Shira 7, parking my Hot Wheels. Oh, so silly. And it sparked some good conversations yesterday. Also, I seen we're also going to talk about Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo as well. I thought that was very interesting what happened over there overseas. It's just an interesting time about providing and protecting. Ooh, okay, Elite Belzo, I see you over there. Bilingual. If you want, we could also, I just dropped a video as well about this whole 50 Cent and T.I., King, Tiny. Man, hopefully that stays on social media. It doesn't spill out into the real world, because we know those two brothers, 50 Cent and T.I., they are no strangers to get into the action. And to think that this beef or whatever they got going on started in 2026. I mean, started in 2020 over some verses. You know, that's wild. Like, we need to grow up, goddammit. That was 6 years ago. Like, what's going on? I ain't never, that's right, Elite Bells. I ain't never lied, goddammit. So I didn't even know, like, you know, these Manosphere shows like MTR and things of that nature. Good day, Uda. And the Manosphere, but I didn't know how much they just have a disdain, no matter what. It's damn if she do, damn if she don't. That's how I'm starting to see it. And it's kind of a shame. What's up, Bubba Homeschool? Good day to you. What's up, Chat GPT? Chat GPT is in the building. Good day. Make sure y'all hitting that like and that share button. We're going to have a great time. I will open up the panel for open discussion with whoever has an argument, agreement, a disagreement, whatever you want to talk about. But this Manosphere thing has been bugging me out, man. Right? I woke up, I checked the internet, and immediately I regret having thumbs. Because that's how I felt when I saw the Manosphere arguing about this whole Shira 7 thing. Now, if you don't like Shira 7, you know, I get it. She's like the what is she like? She's like the Beyonce of Sprinkle University. No, you cannot generate no damn images of me, Chat GPT. I won't allow it. What's up, Shatira? Nice. Okay. Ugh. Ugh. All right, go do your stuff. That's right. Be respectful. Shout out to you. Right. So we have Shera 7. She is like let me go and check my settings real quick. So I'm seeing a lot of y'all. Just be all my moderators, be careful, be aware, make sure we seeing what's going on. Right. And so make sure, I don't know. Seems like it's some nonsense going on. Let me see what the hell is going on. Where is that coming from? Let me see. All right, we need nonsense to stop. I'm not sure what the hell. Let me check which channel that is coming from. Let me see. They trying to act up early in the AM. Y'all trying to act up early in the AM, huh? Like y'all wanna troll in the chat. I'm gonna make sure. Let me see. How about this? All right. Make it a little bit more challenging. What up, Jay Villa? Let's make it a little bit more challenging to troll. What's up? Can't like me, girl. I believe that's the name. Good day to you. Right. So where was I? I was talking about Shira 7 and the Sprinkle University, right? And I didn't understand why so many men was upset at this lady. I never watched her content, but I understood from the little bit that I did gather. She tells women, she tells ladies, get a man who provides. I don't know why the internet is like, and treat it like she was teaching witchcraft. I don't know why. But then, now we find out that months ago, her husband passed away. Rest in peace. And she posted something simple. To me, something sweet, right? She said he was a great provider and the Manosphere lost its mind. They're like, see, women only love men for their wallets. She literally did everything the Manosphere said y'all wanted. We could go down the checklist. We could go down the checklist like a TSA agent, right? Big age gap dating. She did that. Check. Hold on. Y'all know I'll be slow. Thank y'all for your patience. Y'all gotta be telling me. I be into it. I really be into it. I don't do it on purpose. I promise. I really be into it. Okay, no doubt. My bad. I be into it. Let me shout out to the Cash App. Before I get beat up.
About to be a situation.
The Cash App says, give Elite a wrench, please. No doubt. Thank you so much for that love and support. I appreciate it. Shout out to that. Thank you so much. Who I'm talking about? I'm talking about Shira 7. I'm talking about the Manosphere. Shira 7, aka Miss Sprinkle, who her husband just passed away. She checked off all of the things on the Manosphere checklist. Big age gap dating. Check. Stay at home mom. Check. No cheating scandals. Check. Conservative clothes. Check. Telling women to be feminine. I believe so. Check. Love her husband. Check. She called him a provider. Check. And the manosphere is still mad. These Rim brothers, what's the Rim brother? Red pill incel manosphere. These no good suckers. They are still upset. I don't understand it. Maybe y'all can make me understand it. And at this point, I don't think they want women. I think they want Wi-Fi with eyelashes. I think they want Wi-Fi with eyelashes. God damn it. JR. What's up, Zero? Oh, man. Byron Turner, he talking about don't forget Gold Digger. Well, what do you want when the manosphere said you're supposed to age gap date? What are they supposed to do? What do you think is going to happen when somebody is 20 years older than you? If you dating somebody, if you a man and you dating somebody 20 years younger than you, what do you think is going to happen? If you are a man and you want a certain type of woman, you cannot be mad, right? You put your checklist out there. That checklist equates to a gold digger. So you cannot get mad when you get what you are looking for. If you put yourself out there on the attributes of the type of woman you want, guess what? Those attributes equals gold diggers. That's it. Be happy that you got what you asked for. Because Shira 7 followed the script so well. She should have gotten a goddamn SAG card. But the manosphere was like, no. She was supposed to say what? He was a great friend, a great companion, a great Call of Duty teammate. She said he provided. That's literally the job description y'all been screaming about for 10 years, 13 years, 15 years. And some dudes, they want to be providers, but they don't want women to notice they're providing. That's like a chef saying, I cooked the food, but don't you dare say I fed you. Make it make sense. And here's the funniest part. What's funny about Shira 7 wasn't even talking to them. She was just grieving. She was honoring her husband. But for some reason, the manosphere heard provider and reacted like vampires hand garlic. Ah! Blah, blah. She said the P word. Good day, LA. Meanwhile, women were like, yeah. And some women wasn't, because they got some of those red pill women as well that they a little strange, but it is what it is. That's what husbands do, right? That's what I thought we were supposed to do. And the men who actually liked their wives were like, yeah, that's what husbands do. But the manosphere, they were all up in the comment section. You know, MTR was one of the people that was in her comment section saying that, he was just a wallet. She ain't never loved her husband. I think that is wild. You know what I'm saying? Like they are in the comment section typing like it's a goddamn bomb. Like they diffusing a goddamn bomb. She used him. She manipulated him. She didn't love him. She stayed with him for 2 decades. What are you talking about? Most of you men came and stayed with your barber for more than a month or 2. You came and stayed with your barber that long. She was with that man for 2 decades. Here's the thing. Shira 7, make sure y'all hitting that like and the share button. I really appreciate everybody that do. And here's the thing. Shira 7 wasn't out here scamming men. She wasn't on a yacht in Dubai with no goddamn with a crypto bro. She wasn't. She wasn't. Was she on the podcast yelling in the microphone shaped like a dumbbell? No, she was at home with her husband, raising her kids, their kids, wearing turtlenecks and teaching women how to get treated well. And somehow that's controversial. This is why, you know, I'm starting to understand the internet doesn't want solutions. Nah, the internet wants problems. That's what the internet wants. They want problems always.
About to be a situation. Hey, hey, hey.
Thank you so much, Elite Belzo with the 10 ball. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Good day to you, Miss Corinne Mackey. The internet wants problems. They want problems with good lighting. That's what they want because, you know, this whole situation, Shira 7 proves something nobody wants to admit. A lot of people don't hate modern dating. They hate seeing someone else win at it. What's up, Night? Good day to you, Night. How you doing? Shout out to the Night. Thank you so much, Elite Belzo. Shout out to the Night. They hate seeing someone else win at it. And the Manosphere, they are like the TSA of relationships. They don't stop anything. They just make everybody take off their shoes. That's what they do. But here's the real kicker, right? Shira 7's husband, he seemed happy. He wasn't online complaining. He wasn't on a podcast saying women today don't cook, don't clean, don't submit. He was living his life. He was providing, loving his wife, being appreciated. And it seems like the Manosphere mad at that. That's when I realized some folks don't want a partner. They want a hostage. Because if a woman is feminine, loyal, respectful, stay at home, raises kids, and praises her husband, you're still mad. The problem ain't woman. The problem is your therapist is tired of you. So yeah, Shira 7 did exactly what the Manosphere said women should do. And the Manosphere is still upset. That's like ordering a pizza, getting a pizza, and then yelling, why is there pizza in the box? At some point, you got to admit you're not hungry. You just complaining. Okay, I get that together, Miss Jane. Make sure y'all hitting that like it and shit. But yeah, man, listen. Hopefully you are enjoying the show. hopefully the like button is not just because you like it, but it's just to show some appreciation that you are here. It doesn't necessarily mean you like me or like the show or like what I'm saying. It just shows that you were here. That's it. And I would never know if you hit the like button or not. See, I didn't know this, Alpha. That makes it even worse. Let me see, where are we with the likes? What's up, Book RLM? So y'all let me know, do I got it wrong? Jason closes. Did I get it wrong? What you talking about, Phil? What Phil talking about? I don't know what Phil talking about right here.
About to be a situation. Hey, hey, hey.
Phil James says there are just not enough deaf mutes to go around. What you talking about, Phil? Phil starting trouble. What up, Shiesty? Do this means I approve of a 30-year gap? I do not approve of a 30-year gap. However, what I'm saying is that when the Manosphere came together and they gave this checklist for men to do, that man, Shira 7 husband, he did the goddamn checklist. Shicey Bum said James was a good goddamn man. Savannah? So a lot of the men from the Manosphere, they say that this is a good decision to do. So if he get ahead and he age gap, I didn't know it was 30 years. However, they age gap dated. He did what the Manosphere said to do. She did what the Manosphere said to do. And still, that is not enough for the Manosphere. That is the crazy part. That's the weirdest part to me. I don't understand. What is it that y'all want? Do the Manosphere actually want people to get together with their solution that they came up with? I just want to know, where is the problem? Davey just talking crazy. In my opinion, I think age gap dating is not a good thing. I think you should date within your age range. I think that's probably the best situation for you. What up, A-Dub? Yeah, I think what Shea is 40 years old, and Alex, hey, Shiesty Bum ain't ish. Talking about that life insurance and policies a lot. Yeah, they said she was undercooking her chicken, undercooking his chicken too. All I'm saying is that, hey, if the Manosphere got the right ideas and they know exactly what women need to do, they know exactly what men need to do. When a man does it or when a woman does it, they still complain. And I don't understand for the life of me, how is that possible? And it just goes to show a lot of people on the internet that's complaining about relationships. They actually don't want nobody in a good relationship because they always complain about the person that's attempting to do it the correct way. Anybody that is successful in today's dating market or being successful in a marriage, they have a problem with that person. That's a weird thing. No, I'm not. No, absolutely not, Jay Villa. No. I won't allow it. God damn it. Also, I want to talk about. I want to talk about this whole Michael B. Jordan thing as well. So it seems like y'all not in a disagreement with me about this whole sprinkle. And you know the interesting thing about that whole sprinkle situation, what came out of it is men tried to counter it with drizzle. Man, get your own movement. Stop copying women. Be a man. Come up with your own manly terms and your own manly demands. Don't do something just because the women did it. It's another problem I have. Stop being in competition with women. She did sprinkle. You want to do drizzle. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Your plight should not be her plight. The things that she needs should not be the same thing you need. She's the whole reason why it turned a whole bunch of men into the soft guy era. That is a wild thing. Zero Talent said, now they talking about my wallet, my choice. That's crazy. Bill Belichick, that's another good one. It's another one. That one is crazy. It's another big age gap. Whatever, Davey. Send me 99 cents for misrepresenting you. If y'all had to make sure y'all hit the share button. I appreciate everybody that hit the share button. It helps a lot. I just dropped a video last night. If you could go through there and hit the goddamn hype button, it'd be much appreciated. What a Vato Bulldog. It'd be much appreciated. Make sure y'all hit that notification bell, because I know people been hitting me up saying they ain't getting any notifications. So please hit your notification bell, because I'll be dropping videos and I need y'all participation. I can't do it by myself. I need you, baby. I need you. I want you. We could do this the easy way, or we could do it the hard way. Not men crying on Valentine's Day. Stop. I know the men wasn't crying on Valentine's Day. They want what they want, a Valentine's Day? They want Valentine's Day? I don't know. What do they call it? So did y'all see this whole thing that happened at the BAFTA? Do y'all know what the BAFTA is? Did y'all see this craziness that happened over there? LA probably say, yep, they want a Valentine's Day. They want to sit down with their homeboys and play Call of Duty with no shirts on. Oh man. I'll be having a good time. Hopefully y'all having a good time as well. Hopefully I get y'all through your work day. Hopefully I can provide some laughs, some screams, some yells. Jay Villa, that was interesting. They got videos of an LA project. Damn, LA, you might have to come up and share your screen. You might have to come up and share your screen, LA. Man, so the BAFTA is some kind of it's like an award show, like the England or the European style of the Oscars, and a very big award show, very prestigious award show. And I just, like, you ever notice how racism always shows up at award shows, like it's on the guest list? Have you ever noticed that? Put a 1 in the chat if you ever noticed that. My bad, Corinne. And Sin 7, I hope that since you want to promote other content creators, hopefully you do the same thing for me when you go inside the chat as well. Hopefully you do the same thing for me. Shout out to Lucky Marie. So hopefully my girl Sin 7 Sin does the same thing for me. I hope so. You know Davey was a Rim brother. His name is Davey Dix. What up, Mr. Center of the World? So what happened at the BAFTA? Oh, it's not until this evening. That's great. That's awesome. But also, when you go there this evening, say, hey, are y'all gonna go to Sharon's show in the morning? That's what I'm saying. The same way how you promote it here for somebody else. Hopefully, when you go there tonight, you'll go there and promote mine as well. That's all I'm saying. I just want the same love that you give other people. Is that okay with you, Sin 77? Sin 7 Sin? You could just put a 1 in the chat. That's okay with you. I would like to know. Thank you. I appreciate you. And so, this whole situation with the BAFTA, this award show, right? Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, they are at this BAFTA. They looking sharp, minding their business. And some dude in the crowd, granted, he has Tourette's. The man have Tourette's, supposedly. He screams out a racist slur. He says, friends, you friends be words. Because we don't say the N-word over here. He said, friends, bitches, bitch ass friends. That's what he said. As soon as he seen Michael B. Jordan, Delroy Lindo hit the podium, the man with Tourette's said, friends, bitch ass friends. Because we don't say the N-word, we say friends. Good day, job. I thought that was wild. That was like a pause, a big quietness hit the room. Yeah, Corinne, this is what happened. Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo walking together, fresh off of Cinders being one of the top shows, top movies. Soul provider, yes. Ones that we can depend on. He said, friends, bitch ass friends. How many of us have them? What's up, Renee? Wild. This is what the man said. And you heard it loud and clear. Now they claim the man have Tourette's. I don't think that's an excuse. Put a 1 in the chat and you feel like this man having Tourette's is a proper excuse to why this happened. Or you could put it 2 in the chat. You disagree. You don't care if he had Tourette's or not. Shicey said F that. So now the worst part about this situation, it was a live show, but it wasn't a live show. What do I mean? So that means this wasn't just spontaneous, right? This wasn't a oops, we didn't catch it. No, this was on a 2-hour delay. SD, this is on a 2-hour delay. 2 hours. You know what you can do with 2 hours? That's yes, spontaneous. God damn it. Oh man. You know what you can do with 2 hours, god damn it? You can cook a roast in 2 hours. You can watch a whole Marvel movie. You can take a nap, wake up, and still have time to edit out a racial slur. And guess what? They edited out other slurs. That's the kicker. They edited out mentions of Prince Andrew. But the slur aimed at 2 black men? Oh no. That one made the final cut. Like it was nominated for Best Supporting Actor, and then no apology, no statement, no condemn this. No, just vibes. That's when, I realized something. People love Black culture, but they treat Black people like the terms and conditions they never read. They want the rhythm, but not the blues. Clip that. It's a bar. I be having bars. If y'all don't hit the like and the share button, I don't know what will. At this point, yo, I be yo, Natasha. At this point, I don't know who be having more bars than me early in the AM. Stop it. Leave Belzo. Yo, I be having some bars. They want the rhythm, but not the blues. Jay Miller. I said, hey, yo. Like, seriously, I don't know, man. I don't know what I got to do. I don't know what I got to do to get y'all on my side to hit that share button. I don't know. I don't know what I got to do. I don't know what I gotta do to get y'all on my side so we can fight the algorithm. God damn it! Y'all tell me what I gotta do to fight the algorithm. I need some more likes and shares. God damn it! Shit. Oh man, because let's be honest. If somebody yelled a slur at the Royals, the BAFTA would have shut it down like it's a Chick-fil-A on Sunday. They would have paused the show, turned the lights on, and said, ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties, specifically racism. But when it's Black folks, they treat it like background noise, like elevator music. Oh. It's just Tuesday. And the internet, they love this stuff. They treat racism like it's content, like it's a genre. People online were like, wow, that's crazy. This is crazy. Let me upload it again and put it in slow motion for engagement. Everybody want to be outraged, but nobody wants to be accountable. It's like the world is addicted to race baiting. They want the clicks, they want the views, the discourse. They want to argue about racism. The way people argue about sports. Who had the worst racism this week? Tune in. Next episode. Meanwhile, Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, they are standing there like, they just came to present an award. And Delroy Lindo, you know what else about Delroy? He has a famous clip when he goes, "Well, say it then." He says, "Say, what's up, Apex?" When he said, when they was having a conversation and they said, why you could say the N-word and I can't. And Delroy Lindo says, so say it then. And has anybody ever seen that clip? I think it's important because he was just in the movie Sitters. And that man, he has a face like he's seen every kind of facism. Like he's seen every kind of racism. Delroy Lindo got one of those faces like he's seen every kind of racism. That's why he fits so good in the movie Sinners. Renee said she's seen the clip. Jay Villa said he's seen the clip. He said, if it bothers you that much, you want to say it that much, then say it. Go ahead and say friends on live air. What most people like that clip been moving around for so long, most people don't even realize that is from a TV show. That is not actually Delroy Lindo on a real TV, on a real interview telling somebody to say the N-word. No, that was a character in a TV show. He do have one of those faces, right? Correct. He had one of those faces that he's seen every kind of racism since the invention of electricity. He looked like he wanted to say something. That's right, Apex. Shout out to Apex. He looked like he wanted to say something, but he also knew that BAFTA wasn't ready for that kind of monologue. Because I believe Delroy Lindo, right? He doesn't just talk, he could deliver a scripture, right? If he had responded, the whole ceremony would have turned into a TED Talk, possibly. Colonialism is the part that gets me. This is the part that really gets me, though. The BAFTAs edited out Prince Andrew's name. They edited out other slurs. They edited out anything that might embarrass the institution. But racism towards Black people, that wasn't embarrassing enough. That tells you everything. It tells you who gets protected. It tells you who gets prioritized. Oh, damn. Yeah. Prioritized. Did I say it right? Prioritized. God damn it. I can't pronounce my syllables. I can't pronounce my syllables. Ah, man. It tells you. Jay Villa, no doubt. It tells you who gets the benefit of the doubt. And it tells you who gets left in the final cut, because when it comes to black people, institutions love to say we stand with you, but when it's time to actually stand, they sit down. We keep seeing it time after time after time. They want our music, our fashion, our slang, our athletes, our actors, our culture. But they don't want the responsibility that comes with acknowledging our humanity. Let me give you my bar. They want the rhythm, but not the blues. Southern Charm said, Eric Benet just said this about Jelly Roll. I need to go ahead and find that. Make sure y'all supporting the show, hitting the likes, hitting the shares, and by any other means you can do it. They want the rhythm, but not the blues. And that's the thing about racism. It's not always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's in the edit room. Sometimes it's in the silence after something happens. Sometimes racism is the part they choose to leave in. And the BAFTA left it in. So what does that tell you? It tells you the world loves Black excellence, but it still doesn't know how to protect Black people. It tells you they celebrate you on stage, but won't defend you in the audience. It tells you they want the performance, but not the person. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the blues. But y'all don't hear me, though. Y'all don't hear me, though. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. My little hour rant on my thoughts in the early in the AM. Any questions, comments, or concerns, you can hit this link right here. We can have a discussion about it. We can get the likes up about it. The link is pinned to the top. While y'all get the likes and the shares together, I'm going to leave you with some goddamn beautiful elevator music while you hit the like, the share, or 99-cent super chat. I appreciate it all, goddamn it.
Wireless wake up show. We get it cracking, no acting. Say what you say, but bring facts with it. I'm Shera Bracy, come face me. All love. What we saw the case be. Boom, boom. Hey, this the wireless wake up show. Lights on, case closed. Sips on deck, no capping. Just proof exposed facts. Challenge me, let's see what's happening. We don't pretend. Nah, Shira Bracy, come face me. Truth gon' win. Night turns to evidence. Mike's receipts in the file. We talk that street gospel. Broadcast live. Wireless wake up show, the truth unfold. Ain't no games, we chasing facts, we taking hold. Lights low in the studio, the tension thick. Chat scrolling, comments heavy, they expecting this. Look, I drop a jewel, it explodes, scatter in the crowd. Boom, 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 boom. You talk tough in the ends, but vanish when it's loud. I've been smelling smoke, fakeries and fraud. Boss frontin' in the streets, but the paperwork flawed. Receipts stacked tall, timelines crossing the line. This is ghetto court. With with a beat and a rhyme. Bring your courage, bring your proof, or get exposed tonight. I ain't afraid of the truth, I live for the fight. I'm Shera, I call your name, come stand right here. It's all love, but the case gotta end this year. It's the Wild Wake Up Show. Lights on, case closed. Receipts on deck, no capping, just proof exposed. Challenge me, let's see what's happening. We don't pretend. I'm Shera, I'm bracing, come famous. Truth gon' win, man. Witnesses calling, testimony heavy. Fact, city on my back, foundation steady. This ain't petty beef, this a purge of the lies. We strip masks off, truth televised. Every edited race, no escape from the lens. Your moves documented, beginning and end. I'm the host with the hustle, the streets on my chest. No capping, the truth manifests.
Shout out to Miss Corinne Mackey. Let's go.
Hide in the shadow, ducking the proof. But it's the arena.
Dollar Watch, stop being a goddamn hater your whole life.
And the fakes disavowed. Stream overflow, donation, captive vibes. We dissect illusions, stitch timelines tight. March through the smoke, no fear at night. If you came for smoke, you best wear a mask. We spray facts heavy, can you handle the blast? This the wake up show, this the code we know. Facts over fiction, that's the life we show. Shira embrace it, last call, last chance. All love in a circle, but the truth gon' dance. Case closed, curtains drawn, verdict tall. Wildest wake up show, we stand over all. This the wildest wake up show, we stand over all. This the wildest wake up show. Lights on, case closed. Receipts on deck, no capping, just proof exposed. Challenge me, let's see what's happening. We don't pretend. Shira embrace it, come face me. Truth gon' win. Night turns to evidence. Mics, receipts in the file. We talk that street gospel, broadcast live. Wildest wake up show, the truth unfold. Ain't no games, we chasing facts, we taking hold. Yeah. Wildest wake up. Lights on. Truth only. I'm shot round brace. Case all. Boom, 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 boom.
What up, y'all? Thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. I do not understand. I don't think Dollar Watch should understand the definition of the word grifting. Just because I asked for support. If you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here, bro. If you don't like my content, you don't have to be here, bro. It's okay. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you feel like I'm doing something that you think is unethical, you could just leave, my brother. I'm just out here trying to grind, give you my thoughts, trying to spark some conversations that we can have. We even talk about providing and protecting. Is that a good or bad thing? If your woman says you a provider, is that a good or bad thing? Shout out to the few. Thank you so much. I appreciate my people. Shout out to Corinne Mackey with the 199. Shout out to Davey Dex with the 199. That is much appreciated. Thank you, my brother. Shout out to A-Dub. This is a Play Wake Up Show again. One more time. He said, pull up.
Wildest wake up show.
Let's
We get it
go.
cracking, no acting. Say what you say, but bring facts with it. I'm Shera Bracy, come face me. All love. But we saw the case be. Boom. Hey, this the Wildest wake up show. Lights on, case closed. Receipts on deck, no capping, just proof exposed. Facts. Challenge me, let's see what's happening. We don't pretend. Shira Bracy, come face me. Truth gon' win. Night turns to evidence. Mics, receipts in the file. We talk that street gospel, broadcast live. Wildest wake up show, the truth unfold. Ain't no games, we chasing facts, we taking hold. Lights low in the studio, the tension thick. Chat scrolling, comments heavy, they expecting this. Look, I drop a jewel, it explodes, scatter in the crowd. You talk tough in the ends, but vanish when it's loud. I've been smelling smoke, fakeries and fraud. Boss fronting in the streets, but the paperwork flawed. Receipts stacked tall, timelines crossing the line. This is ghetto court, with a beat and a rhyme. Bring your courage, bring your proof, or get exposed tonight. I ain't afraid of the truth, I live for the fight. I'm Shera, I call your name, come stand right here. It's all love, but the case gotta end this year. It's the Wild Wake Up Show. Lights on, case closed. Receipts on deck, no capping, just proof exposed. Challenge me, let's see what's happening. We don't pretend. I'm Shera, I'm bracing, come famous. Truth gon' win, man. Witnesses calling, testimony heavy. Facts, city on my back, foundation steady. This ain't petty beef, this a purge of the lies. We strip masks off, truth televised. Every edit erased, no escape from the lens. Your moves documented, beginning and end. I'm the host with the hustle, the streets on my chest. No capping, the truth manifests. A lot of them scared when the light hit true. Scared, hide in the shadow, ducking the proof. But it's the arena, respectfully loud, where the righteous get heard and the fakes disavowed. Stream overflow, donation, captive vibes. We dissect illusions, stitch timelines tight. March through the smoke, no fear at night. If you came for smoke, you best wear a mask. We spray facts heavy, can you handle the blast? This the wake up show, this the code we know. Facts over fiction, that's the life we show. Shira embrace it, last call, last chance. All love in a circle, but the truth gon' dance. Case closed, curtains drawn, verdict tall. Wildest wake up show, we stand over all. This the wildest wake up show, we stand over all. This the wildest wake up show. Lights on, case closed. Sips on deck, no capping, just proof exposed. Challenge me, let's see what's happening. We don't pretend. Shira embrace it, come face me. Truth gon' win. Night turns to evidence. Mics, receipts in the file. We talk that street gospel, broadcast live. Wildest wake up show, the truth unfold. Ain't no games, we chasing facts, we taking hold.
Ola, what the hell you talking about, Ola?
Lights on. Truth on. I'm Shera embrace. Case off.
That was so that was the only thing that was on my mind this early in the AM. Also, we could talk about since y'all seems like y'all agree with me with the Shira 7 and that she ain't do anything wrong and she did exactly what the Manosphere was asking for. And that majority of the men that are complaining online don't want any solutions. They just want something to complain about. They don't want no woman. They just want to be able to put their thing in the hole. Whether it's baby oil or natural secret, they don't care. They don't really give a damn. What's up, Victorious One? Because they steady having conversations about the whole dating world and all this situation. However, they don't practice none of the things that they preach. And then when somebody actually practice what they preach, they get mad at that as well. So it's damn if you do, damn if you don't. And this whole BAFTA situation seems like we're in agreement. Hey, people love our rhythm, but they don't want our blues. It just seems like it's a thing that is just always happening. I have not seen having babies with an AR doll. That is crazy. Mr. Sense of the World, if you want, you could come and hit the link and explain to me why her fan base is delusional. And so is the Manosphere fan base not delusional? I'm curious. What do you mean by that? Good day, Jabba. How you doing today? I don't know if they are delusional. It doesn't seem like they're delusional. It seems like women are listening to what men have been saying for years and they are applying it in real time. That's what it looked like to me. Men say all these crazy things about age gap dating, so she decided to go ahead and age gap date. Men saying they are providers, she allowed that man to provide. She stayed at home. She got no scandals and none of that. Let me see. Let me pull it up right now. Message. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Yeah, so we could also do this one as well. I forgot about this one. Since we were talking about it, we could talk about how this Haitian woman disrespects the FBAs. That was also a pretty good one as well. Let me find the video. So Soul Provider says what? He said, hey, women use her content to cope. Cope with what? And just like men in the gender warring using men content to cope, she's needed. Oh. Interesting. So where's the balance at, though, Soul Provider? Where do we get that balance at? I want to share my screen. They said they was going wild on TikTok. They said they was going wild on TikTok. I don't know. Let's see what this is all about. Let's check it out.
Bro, let me educate you. Black Americans.
Black Americans.
With Americans, Black people.
In Black Americans.
Black Americans.
That Black Americans.
Today we will hear Black Americans once again responding to an Haitian woman talking disrespectful about foundational Black Americans. Check it out.
As far as I'm Haitian. Why? Where you from? What's your background? You American? Dirty Black American?
Here we go.
Whoa. Jeez. That's crazy, Soul Provider. I don't care what you say. That is crazy. Hey, look, they want the rhythm, but they don't want the blues. Whoa. This goes to show they want the rhythm, but they don't want the blues, literally. Wow. I just got to pause. I was just like, whoa. I wonder the woman, it seemed like she's talking to a woman. I wonder the woman that she is talking to. I wonder what she looked. Did she look dirty? Because maybe if she was dirty looking, then maybe we could. Then maybe we could excuse it.
Huh? What? Wait, what you American? Black American? What? No. Hold on. You said dirty Black American. You heard that? You just asked me what I said. I did. Why you say that? Because that's what y'all are. Dirty Black American. Girl! She just said.
And then she doubled down on it. I don't know. And so, like, I do understand that people would try to say like, "Oh no, we shouldn't," separate and all these things. But this goes to show that the things that people have been saying for a couple of years now, the reason why we have to separate ourselves from certain people, because we have people that come from different countries that have this mindset. And so this is the type of foreign person that we got to be aware of. And this is what we will call a tether. This person and her ideology of calling people that she is cosplaying as dirty Black Americans is the problem. It's not every Caribbean person. It's not every foreigner. It's people that have her mindset is the problem. Robert Platinum said it the best. You cannot unite with people that think they are better than you. You just can't. You cannot build anything with somebody like her. And any Caribbean or African that talk like this, those are the people that is called a tether. Not all Caribbeans, not all Africans. There's a clear, distinct difference between the two, in my opinion. On this channel especially, we know the difference between somebody like her and then somebody that is, this is great. That was crazy. I was not expecting it to be that harsh so quick, so soon. Let's see what else is being said. I don't think it matters that she is from that she's a Haitian descent. What it matters is that a lot of people that's from the Caribbean or Africa, when they come here and they have a racist mindset about Black American culture, it doesn't matter what island they from. They doing it. It's a bunch of people in that thinks like her in all other diaspora. And she is exactly what people try to act like they don't see or don't hear. She is this mentality that she is producing right now is the issue that we are trying to address, that people are trying to address. And for some reason, so many people is trying to fight us and say that this doesn't happen. It doesn't happen if she's the majority or the minority. What we are saying is that this mentality happens. That is the issue that we've been trying to address.
About to be a situation.
Conversations with MJ with the thank you so much, beautiful. Good day, Sharon. You can't take this podcast serious. They are rage baiting as well. Damn. That woman been on a platform before, and this isn't the first time that occurred on that podcast. I have a problem with saying occurred. I cannot pronounce that word to save my life. Why you think they didn't initially kick her off? Damn. Renee, I have a problem with these syllable words, these multiple. I can't say occurred. occurred. God damn it. There we go. I think I said it right that time. I used to really believe that people wanted to just to have the difficult conversation. That's what I wanted to believe, MJ. I really wanted to believe because I am somebody that is willing to just have a difficult conversation. And I thought that's what it's about. But as time and history has proven that people have different kind of nefarious reasons why they having these conversations. They use other people to say the thing that they think out loud. Damn. Sucks. And the funny thing about it, people have been arguing saying, hey, this doesn't happen. This is not a real thing. No, this is for real. People have heard these things in the streets. I think now, and you know, maybe this podcast, maybe they are a bunch of, I don't know if they Americans, are they dirty black Americans, are they tethers? I don't know. But I know this was out of pocket.
I did. A dirty black American. I sure did. Because that's what y'all are.
Just chill out on that dirty black American comment.
I'm sorry. See? You really took offense to that.
Yeah, they said we start.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
They swear we started this.
Why you said that? I'm saying, why would you even fix your lips and say that, though? I'm confused.
Because that's just my experience. Like,
but it's us though. See, now that Haitian with the Dean Bull, the Dick Bull nose.
Why you talking about that lady nose? Why you talking? I wonder if that's a bell pepper. I want to know if that is a bell. You know what? I'm gonna ask somebody to verify if that was a bell pepper nose or not. Welcome to the show. Good day, Supreme Vaginal Vessel pH Diva. How you doing?
Wonderful. Good day, sir. Yes, that's a bell pepper nose.
What's your thoughts early in the AM?
I think I agree that this particular podcast, they do like to do this because they always, you know, every time they pop up is something with some foreign black person saying something crazy about black Americans and them not checking them appropriately. So I think they do like to do that. I think the girl, you know, wants to rage bait people, you know, to get attention. Yeah, but I don't understand. Like, I think we just need to start ignoring these people just because, like, these people don't think they better than you. Like, on what basis? They come from poverty, you know? And so who would be moved by what a Haitian say? Like, I grew up in Miami, right? And it was like Haitian and went in the same sentence together. You know what I'm saying? And so the idea that today these people are brazen enough to open up their mouths and talk crazy just baffles me.
Well, I mean, they got Wyclef Jean, Tony Yayo.
Who?
Wyclef, Tony Yayo.
Is Tony Yayo the guy who used to be with 50 Cent?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's something they got. Yeah. So, nevertheless, yeah, I just think it's crazy, and I think we have to start ignoring it.
I think we ignored it before though.
We did,
and I don't know if it actually worked though. Good day, Stanley. How you doing?
That's true. Oh my! The president of my fan club is in
He said your name, so he said it properly. Oh, he didn't. That's what I get for quick reading, right?
But yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. We were ignoring it. You do got to check them, but figure out a way that you're not driving attention to these people's platforms, you know? Because that's what a lot of it be about.
I don't think that's possible in this day and age now.
Well, so you pick one, tell the Black American creator, okay, we go get it, and then everybody goes to them to get it. Don't go back to the original page. Because
I tried to, like today, I didn't use no video, right? Before. I didn't use Shira 7's video. I didn't use the Michael B. Jordan and the BAFTA thing. I just comment on what I thought, what I seen, and just talk about it. People want to see that visual confirmation that it happened. I think that's the era that we're in. It's a little bit more difficult for them to just believe, because maybe because of my great storytelling, people just don't believe that I create vortexes. I don't know, but somehow they need to see it to believe it. You know what I mean? Because if I just talked about it was this lady on a podcast that said dirty Black Americans. I don't know if people actually care. It's more when they see the person, they see the attitude of the person, see what the person look, whether they nose is bell peppered or not. Then Yeah. Then so I think that's the issue that we have in this day and age.
Right. So okay, well then don't go to the person's platform or page or whatever. Like keep all your derogatory comments on the Black American platform where you saw it. I don't know. But I mean, a lot of it is to just get attention.
Yeah, attention is the new currency for sure. And it's not easy to get it anymore.
Right.
And I think the race baiting thing is not I don't know what to think about it. Because the fact that the BAFTA Awards used that to get some light, and it got me to talk about it.
Right. Right. But so that's the thing. I think, like you just said, nobody heard of BAFTA up until this. But so we go in and give places, organizations, we give these things credibility, and then they will turn around and shit on us in response. And so I think we have to start thinking more of ourselves and understanding that, hey, we the ones that put people on. And so if I'm going to be here, it's going to be the utmost respect or nothing at all, or I'm not going to be here. Right. Yeah. So, yeah, but I think Black men are just so needy and wanting for the dominant society's approval and, whatnot, that I don't think Black men would be able to do that.
Damn. That's I don't want it to be true. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be true. I'm optimistic. Be optimistic. But it's getting difficult because we keep seeing happen time and time again. And we see what get pushed, what gets promoted, what gets rewarded. It's hard to have the assessment and the problem solving skills that you see what's going on and you see how it's happening. You see what's getting the recognition. It's I don't know what to say at some points. Literally, the man that talked the most crap about Black women is on one of the biggest Black women platforms. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. In a productive way, too, right? It wasn't even that he went there full smiles and giggles throughout the whole interview. It wasn't even a tough interview. It wasn't she did the interview and then he jumped up and said, "This is my life. Y'all killing me."
You're so stupid.
It wasn't even a difficult interview, right? It probably made him look even better. But we will see. You want to see what else was being said
by the lady?
Whatever was going on. Somebody sent me the video, so.
Oh, okay.
We can see what else is being said.
Out up there and said dirty Black Americans. That's just what y'all are. First of all, you're sitting in America, looking like a Black American, talking like a Black American, or like Sadiddy acting like you're better than somebody. And when we say stuff back, then y'all say we're xenophobic. When we simply just started matching energy, it's a problem. They've literally been popping it about us like this in the same way for decades, and we've never said anything to these people. I've seen multiple podcasts of these people getting up here saying, like, disparaging us, talking down on us, just talking shit, really popping it. And I gotta give a disclaimer because I know Haitian people that I love. People be getting offended because I choose to use my voice and my platform to shine a light on this, because I feel like we need to know who is who. We need to stop blindly supporting these people, patronizing their businesses, turning them up, because like a lot of these Caribbeans, not all, but some of them.
Caribbean is hilarious. I mean, she got a point. Look at Robert Platinum, a little freaky.
So what did she have a point with?
That you know, she is posing looking like an American. If she didn't say, or I wouldn't, like, just her walking down the street, I wouldn't say that she was Haitian, the lady. And like in all these years that this been going on for decades, that these people have this mentality. And they do have a group of people that come from these Caribbeans that don't have her mentality, but it is a big group of them that do, and all from all over the world, not just Haiti, but you know, all over the Caribbean, Africa, and all those things. And whenever we had these conversations about, they act like this shit didn't exist at all. Like, you know, like Witch Doctor act like this shit didn't exist at all. It's weird. And we the ones that get them up there. Like Wyclef ain't popping without hip hop music.
Right. But so again, it really ain't even a need to go back and forth with these people. Just show them, right? And so withhold your support, withhold your, you know, whatever. Stop allowing them into your organizations, into your you know, HBCU. So ultimately you have the upper hand. And so you know, shit, don't talk about it, be about it. Make their asses understand there's a reason they need to bring their asses over here, get somewhere, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up.
They do need to sit down and shut the F up. I think a lot of people have a issue with recognizing maybe it's a major city, small city thing.
What do you mean?
Like over here in New York, we know the difference between the ones that talk like her and the one that is riding with you. Like it's they have a look and a speech and a look to them.
And I don't know. And I'm saying that only because a lot of times we get fooled, right? So yeah, what do we mean by riding with you? Y'all might hang out, y'all might hang tough, right? Y'all go, but when they at home and they parents telling them stay away from them Yanks, what are they saying to their parents, right? When they with their extended family and they talking that shit, what are they saying, right? And so riding with you is, if you really riding with me, then you gonna be checking folks for me. I would never even have to worry about that. You gonna be done handled all of that, right? So they would take out their own trash. And so that's why I'm saying we get fooled. We get fooled by people just being willing to be in the same place with us and breathe the same air with us. We think that we in league with each other. And a lot of times that's not the case.
Yeah, and I think over here, like, we know who's actually riding with you, who's willing to go to fight with you, who house you could go to, what barbecues you get invited to, because the ones that are tethering, you ain't going to their barbecue.
I don't know. And again, I think like y'all New Yorkers, because y'all was the ones up there giving out passes for Puerto Ricans and such to you know, call y'all the N-word. Because we grew up together. We yada yada yada.
Don't.
Right.
Because Fat Joe really didn't get a pass for a long time. Like he had to stay with his Puerto Ricans.
Right,
like,
but
he really didn't get the pass like people think. He got the pass when he started doing getting Big Pun, and then the Miamians, they started.
Absolutely not. But see, and then that's the thing though with Fat Joe, because y'all brought him in, right? And y'all didn't handle y'all people. When you bring them in, you're responsible for them. But he got, when people started trying to check him about saying the N-word, then he was disrespectful with it, right? Then made a song about it. Who gonna keep me from saying nigga, right?
That's a bunch of $2. Goddamn.
I was reciting a song. And so y'all don't do a good job of y'all let people in and they go run them up, and y'all can't even, wrangle them back up.
Nah, Fat Joe been getting checked for a long time. When he came out trying to rap, hey, look, Jay-Z checked his ass, Nas checked his ass. He couldn't get no raps. He couldn't get no raps with nobody up in the upper echelons. It took him a long time to break free. And a lot of Puerto Rican rappers, it took them a long time to break free because of that N-word usage. When we had like Brand Nubian and even Lord Jamar, stuff like that, those men, they made sure like, nah, we ain't rocking with that. Yes. He had to be underground for a very long time. But he was a big bully too at the same time.
Not with them knees. Why he bully? He can't bully nobody with them knees. Absolutely not. And the show me the man who let him bully him with them knees.
So like in New York, it was a big thing. They called the Nietas and the Lion Kings. The Latin Kings. And that was pretty much his gang out here. And so like it was always a big issue between the Nietas, the Latin Kings, and the black gangs at the time, like the Decepticons and the A-Team and other small, because it wasn't like Bloods and Crips out here. And so it's been a long beef going on for a very long time. So when Fat Joe went to places, all you could smell is Axe body spray. Anytime he went in the club, Diva. So it was a thing. Like it was separation in New York City about the Bronx, and he didn't come down to Brooklyn like that. So it was a big separation. And is when he started doing all that Miami stuff, DJ Khaled.
Boy, nobody. Damn Fat Joe in Miami.
When they started doing DJ Khaled, Fat Joe, and Pitbull, that was it. Now all of us. So it was all Miami's fault. New York put a check on them. Miami said
Miami took them off the chain, huh?
They look both ways. They say it's okay.
Nevertheless, I blame y'all, the New Yorkers. I blame the New Yorkers.
But we knew how to separate. Even like when he went to because even Jim Jones, he wasn't really accepted like that for a long time.
Why not?
Because he's Dominican.
Jim Jones Dominican.
Yeah.
I had no idea. I didn't know he was a Dominican.
Yeah, they used to chase him out of Rucker Park, like literally chase him out the Rucker Park.
Damn.
Like he used to jump and run, literally. Like it was a big thing out here for those situations. That whole the ones that was acting like a tether. It was a thing out here. Like it was problems, Diva. Like it used to be problems. That's where the whole when Cameron said, "Because you don't know,"
and you don't know,
because it always said, especially over there in Harlem and the Bronx, because Harlem and the Bronx was the bridge between the Spanish culture and the black culture. There's literally Harlem and the Bronx is that one bridge, the third Street Bridge. Lord, used to get it shaking right there. That bridge right there, Diva, man, it's different because, like, you know, really Jim Jones is from the Bronx. He ain't really from Harlem.
Hmm.
He used to come over, but he's black passing,
right?
So you know.
Okay, so y'all didn't see any of this when y'all was coming up and was thick as thieves with all the Latinos and the Caribbeans.
That's what I'm saying. Like coming up, we wasn't thick as thieves. Like we knew the difference between the two. Like, like they had to stay on the other side of Willis Bridge, like Fat Joe and them. They had to stay on that side.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. And so like, and then when the only time when it was okay for us to all come together was on the Labor Day parade. That was the only time where we all like, all right, we're gonna just dance.
Squash it.
Yeah, we're just gonna dance. We're gonna hop this fence, and we're gonna have a good time and eat some food.
Not as New York and Miami fault. Now in Miami, we stayed separate, people. we always stayed separate. You knew who a person was by where they lived.
And then so now when it comes to like parties and stuff like that, right? So like if you wanted to go to a Haitian party, you go to Queens.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you came in as an American, they look at you straight. They're like, oh, all right. You know, we don't play that Yankee music. Yeah. You know, the food. And they start talking about you. Hey, you gotta be careful. All right. you go to certain part of Queens, you know that's Haitian music. You go to certain parts of Brooklyn, you know it's gonna be all Jamaican music. Number weed smoke, no lights at all. Day parties was crazy, Diva, back then. It was no lights at all. You had like you don't know who's who.
Just no grinding. Lights. Anonymous grinding.
That's dancing. That's it. You got to be like this close up on a person. Everybody dark as hell too. All you see is teeth and eyeballs. That's it. And so like every part was sectioned off like that, and then it had the hip hop spots, and then the hip hop spots started to be like in Manhattan, like we kind of got pushed out of the boroughs.
Mm-hmm.
Staten Island, that was all like nobody really go there. Staten Island is a strange place, even though Wu-Tang Clan came from there. Ain't nobody listening to no black music over there. It was all Italian music over there. That's it. That's all you heard over there. It's nothing, you know what I mean? So it was very segregated. We know who was who. And that's how it was. So it was all Miami's fault. Because New York, we've been segregated for a long time. We're listening. Hey.
We were segregated as well.
It's hard to tell. I know Pitbull, and that's what I'm saying.
Pitbull was over there highly where his people's at.
When he said, "We taking over,"
he wasn't even in the song. He just was in the video, did a cameo pointing them down the street because nobody stopped in Hialeah.
Mm-hmm. Who else? Oh, Rick Ross.
What about Rick Ross?
With them Haitians and them Zoes.
What about that? Because that's who they would fight.
Yep. Because he was with the Zoe Pound. Ain't he Haitian?
No, he ain't no damn Haitian. He ain't with no damn Zoe Pound.
Yes, he is. He Haitian. He with the Zoe Pound. That's what he told me. When he was still fat, that's what he told me.
It's not Haitian.
Mm-hmm.
Although a lot of people trying to are saying, the people in Louisiana, those are Haitians. And that's just not true. It's just not true.
That's right. Busta Rhymes, he's a whole Jamaican. That's why he had to stay his ass over in Long Island. We didn't allow him to come over to Brooklyn. Yeah, that's why he had to start rapping with Biggie Smalls' Jamaican ass. He's like, oh, I found another Jamaican.
What?
Yeah. That's how Busta Rhymes got into the mix. Nobody cared about him until he started hanging around Biggie, another Jamaican. He's like, woo, I found one. Thank God. That's what happened. New York was highly segregated. Certain parts of Queens was it was crazy. They thought to have their own little situations. It was weird out here. Because we didn't really we had every section had their own thing. Every block had their own thing. It wasn't like Blood and Crip, really. You go down to Liberty, that's where all the Guyanese and the Guyanese, Chinese, and those type of Indians were there.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Guyanese black folks, the Guyanese Indian ones. It was wild over there. They called them Gunjis. Ooh, you called them a Gunji, it was on and popping. Just a whole bunch of curry just started flying everywhere. It was wild back then. There's curry fights everywhere. It was crazy on Liberty Avenue, Diva. It was crazy. You don't understand. They just broke down the Coliseum recently. The Coliseum block, Diva, forget about it. It was no way you couldn't go up there without having seen a fight or being in a fight. It was not possible. Because the Coliseum block was it was like the hub where you had to take a bus from there to get to where you gotta go if you took public transportation. Mm-hmm. So no matter what part of Queens you was a part of, you had to go to this block. And you going to see your enemy. 100%. You're going to see somebody that you had a problem with. 100%.
Well, so you're saying y'all were highly segregated. What would you say is Black American New York culture? Because I don't really think y'all have one anymore, right?
Harlem 125th Street would be still considered Black American culture.
Is that where they are just ciphering and philosophizing with each other?
That's where Polite and all of them was at. That's where you get all of the top dope street fashion. That's where that was at. Like Dapper Dan, that's where he was at. That's where the Apollo Theater was at as well. Mm-hmm. That's where all the clothes, sneaker, all the fashion, all the up-to-date stuff that was like before it hit the streets. You want to get the new joints, you had to be up there. The new mixtapes, you had to be up there first. That's where it started from. 125th Street.
Okay.
In Harlem.
So y'all holding on by your fingernails.
Mm-hmm. Scratching. And they was trying to get up there. We was like, nope. That was the only place that held on. Even the white folks tried to get up on 125th. Nope.
Good.
You could go to 130th or you could go to 120th. But 125th is staying right now is a struggle right now. It might be over now though. It might be over. 125th might be over. You know what I'm saying? Because Harlem, and so they put a lot of money into they still got the Cotton Club there though.
All right.
It's still there. It's not easy to get into the Cotton Club, but it's still there. They holding on to that last piece of history. A lot of stuff been erased though. Mm-hmm. A lot of stuff been identified for sure. For sure. Like the building that was in New Jack City, the Carter.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful building too. The apartments are still beautiful, but you can't get up in there now. Mm-mm.
Oh, really?
Nah, can't get up in there now. Too late. And now they trying to turn it into like a co-op, like penthouse type of thing. So, so we're gonna see they're gonna do the vote there. So it's not too many places left. New York is everybody's everywhere now. Nobody really care about race for real no more. Sylvia's is still there as well. Yeah, Sylvia's still there. What's the name of that vegan restaurant that we kind of like and dislike at the same time? In Harlem. It wasn't season. Some red something. I forgot the name of it.
Red.
It was a soulful. Yeah, Red Rooster. Yeah, we go.
Oh, that's Marcus' restaurant. Okay, so y'all like it and don't like it?
Yeah.
No, you're talking about seasoned vegan. Red Rooster's not vegan.
No?
Oh yeah, Red Rooster is not vegan.
So what's the name of this goddamn?
Seasoned vegan.
It's seasoned vegan? Okay. Red Rooster is good. The crazy part about New York, Diva, like a lot of the really dope spots, they look like little raggedy ass bodegas. They don't look like it ain't no Michelin star looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's wild in New York. Like even the place where you get the sandwich, Cat's Deli. Like they sandwiches like $30, but it's literally like you come in, sit as you come and order your sandwich, get a ticket, and some stranger could just come and sit right next to you. It's weird, but it's a $30 sandwich. And it's stay packed. Take you like 20 minutes to get your food. And all they make is deli sandwiches.
For $30. They must be putting the whole thing of meat on there.
Oh, they are. I will not. They have not skimped on the meat yet. The sandwich is probably like this big. If you get like a Reuben, it's this much of goddamn roast beef. Like shit dripping. It's like ugh. Ugh.
Well, I don't know how y'all let those people get out of pocket then, Sharon.
Yo, New York is a wild. Just recently, with the snowstorm that just happened, Washington Square Park is a very popular park in Manhattan. They started throwing snowballs at police that was just doing a random walkthrough.
Good.
Police was just walking by. They was like, "Oh, police!" Blah, 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 blah. And police is like, "Fuck it." Just can't do nothing about it. So New York is a wild place. They still stealing people cars and everything, Diva. It's crazy. Let me see if I can find it. It'd be wild in New York. They be doing some wild stuff for real. They had a whole snowball fight in Washington Square Park. Police try to break it up. They started beating up the police with snowballs. You ain't stopping this fun. Hempstead is another wild place as well. Hempstead got some beautiful houses, but it's ghetto as hell. You get shot.
Going in your beautiful house, huh?
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Hempstead, Long Island is a weird place. It's weird. A whole bunch of Bloods over there. A whole bunch of Haitians too. I don't know what's up with them and being Bloods, but that's what they like to do over here.
See, and y'all got don't let no Haitians can be Bloods from here on out. You got to ice them out.
Hey, that's a jail thing. Hey, you do what you put that work in jail in Rikers Island. They don't care. They just want the numbers. And you better be careful if you're a Crip going to Rikers Island. You better have Crip tattoos.
It's interesting though because a lot of times when you hear Caribbean people talking shit, it a lot of times is a Haitian person. And I just wonder if that's the reason, because like throughout the Caribbean, nobody wants to be bothered with Haitians. As a matter of fact, what country was that? Was it St. Kitts and Nevis? Maybe it was one of those Caribbean countries because people are getting deported. They were saying like, okay, well, if you're from a Caribbean island, you can come here. Like we'll, give you your residency, let you work, yada yada yada. If you from any Caribbean island except Haiti.
Damn.
Right. Then they had to come back and apologize. But nobody wants to be bothered with Haitians. And so, at this point, I'm just wondering why, just because I've seen it so consistently throughout the Caribbean.
I don't know. They all wild. I would say that. They all wild, but they good people. At the same time, I ain't never had a problem with them.
Haitians?
Yeah.
Oh.
But they definitely will fight. They definitely will fight. They definitely will stab you. They definitely get it on the shaking.
So.
But when you wild, you just it'd be other wild things. Look, they wilding, Diva. What's wrong with them? This is flag. He fight. Don't know how to act. He's gonna grab somebody. Grab somebody. It's okay. See, David, and that's all. That's everybody. That's Americans, Haitians, Spanish, straight gay. That's everybody.
You good?
Okay? Let's do it. New York could be a weird place, Diva. They don't care about nothing sometimes. You know what I'm saying? They wild. I don't know. I'll be wrong with New York sometimes. This generation is crazy. Did you see what happened in the Bronx, Diva?
I don't think so. What happened in the Bronx?
It was about like 500 teenagers ran through the Bronx Mall, just tearing things up and stealing. Like 500. Police couldn't do nothing about it.
They should have beat every one of them.
They tried.
Gave out 500 ass whoopings.
They tried. They got their police car taken. They got their guns taken. All that. They're running through the whole Bronx. All them damn Spanish. Just wilding out.
Animals.
Oh, it was in Yonkers? I thought it was in the Bronx. Well, I mean, that's close enough. Yonkers, Bronx is kind of like the same thing. They destroyed that mall, Diva. It's like at least 500. Police couldn't do nothing at all. What up, Black Seinfeld? They couldn't do nothing. It was too many at one time. They all hopped on their bikes. They just started running through, breaking stuff, taking shit. It's crazy. But we be having fun in New York at the same time. I don't want to scare nobody. Huh? Yeah, right. Because the way how this snow look right now is crazy. Absolutely insane. Don't make no damn sense.
Yeah, now my little nephew up there hating it. He about to die.
Yeah, it don't make no damn sense. Even it snows so bad because usually our highways don't really get messed up like that. Even the highways is a wrap. Like people is pulled over and stuck on the highway. That doesn't happen usually. That's how bad it was.
See, and that's the thing that I really don't like about up north. Like when the weather is all crazy like that, y'all don't even have the decency and common courtesy to shut everything down.
Oh, you can't shut everything down out here. No.
Yeah, you got to shut everything down. It's a snow day. Everybody stay in the house.
Nah, everybody. We still going out to the club. We going to the hookah lounge. We're going to the strip club. All that. Everything's still on and popping. You just can't find no parking now. So it makes it even worse because now a two-way street look like a one-way street because everybody double park. They got the cars that snowed in, and then guess where we parking? Right next to the snowed in car. So you ain't leaving anyway, so it'd be crazy. We don't care about none of that. We had dudes, they got dudes on the goddamn the little motor scooter in the snow. Like, what's wrong with you? Sit your ass down. Ain't nobody need their DoorDash that bad. New York ain't stop. Madonna, he really dropped the ball on it though.
No, what he did? He fucking up already? Oh,
yeah,
did the man take office yet?
Yeah, you know, he messing up big time.
Oh, damn.
He dropped the ball on the snow. Now he's trying to pay people to come down to the sanitation department, pay them $20 an hour just to come in. No, we ain't coming. I can make more. I can make more money if I go shovel people's cars out. I can get $50 a car.
Right.
The hell, I'm gonna go there and do $20. Boy. Are you stupid? Like, I can make more money shoveling somebody's car out. Just look for a single mom.
Damn.
Let me get off my red pill. Rimron is back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he dropping the ball on that, and then he also dropping the ball on the budget. He really dropping the ball on the budget because he's supposed to be taxing the rich, but Kathy Holcomb, she fighting him hard, right? She's not really allowing it to happen. He had this whole plan to tax the uber rich, the really wealthy, and seems like that's not going to go through. And so his next plan to fix the budget that Mayor Adams effed up. Oh, it's $30 an hour. My bad. It's $30 an hour. I guess that's a little bit better. Would I shovel some snow for $30 an hour?
I mean, like they getting on with the county or something, or the city? It's a city job, or is this just some temporary? We gonna pay you
the shoveling the snow?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you got to go down to your local sanitation department but you have to go like at 3 a.m. And you go there, you sign up, and they pay you $30 an hour.
Yeah, but are you like a city employee or
for that brief time? Yeah, you be with sanitation. Yeah.
Oh, okay, but it's not like a permanent thing. It's just until they don't. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just probably one day, maybe 2.
Oh,
but yeah, you're not gonna all of a sudden become sanitation worker. No.
Oh, okay.
You just be there for that one day. They give you a vest and tell you don't hurt yourself.
Oh yeah, no.
And so he was trying to get to put a tax on the rich, but it seemed like Kathy Hochul is going to shoot that down, and it looked like he's going to raise property tax by 9.5%. And with Florida taking away property tax and you raising it 9.5%, move over, diva. Even though Florida started this mess, hey, listen, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So like it's just what it is. I don't know.
Dang, y'all don't let him get out of hand.
I mean, he is young. Hey, I don't know. I didn't vote for him, so you know what I mean? It is what it is. I knew he was gonna be trouble. Shout out to the guy that said Louisiana people is Creole.
Not all of them.
And Creole is what is the real difference between those two things?
What?
Creole and Haitian. Like, why do they always try to make it seem like it's a difference?
Because it is. So Creole is a term that's applied to any people in a society where there was a mixing of cultures, right? And so Louisiana have Creoles because there was a mixing of the French, the Spanish, the African, the Native American, all of that to create whatever culture they have. In Haiti, the language that they speak is called Creole. But the people typically aren't referred to as Creole people. Right.
So is Creole like what, a broken language, or what is it?
Creole is just like a mixture of languages, a language that's created by, several cultures mixing in the languages, mixing or whatever. So yeah. So, the language, some variation of French with Africanism, I guess, still in it. But yeah, I've never really heard of, just because, most Haitian people aren't mixed.
You're right.
Right. So even though you don't have to be mixed to be Creole, right? That's a common misconception, right? So a lot of people think when they see the dark-skinned people who saying, I'm a Creole, they be like, you're not a Creole. But yeah, you can be dark-skinned and still be Creole. It's a culture. So yeah, but because of the whole delineation thing that's going on, and now everybody want to try to find all these ways that we apparently were connected to one another without ever knowing. And so now people are trying to use the fact that around the time of the Haitian Revolution, there were Haitians leaving and going to Louisiana. That's what they're talking about. But what they're not telling you is that the vast majority of the people who left Haiti and went to Louisiana during that time were white people. It was the white, the French people, right? Because they was the ones getting kicked up out of there. And they would bring their mulatto families sometimes or whatever, but it wasn't the Black Haitians en masse going from Haiti to Louisiana. So I don't know, but everybody's trying to somehow be an FBA now, and so we got all these new and interesting connections that never existed before.
Okay, that's a nice little brief little history. You got a couple people disagreeing with you, but I don't know if they're gonna hit the panel.
That's right. Come hit the panel and disagree with me.
Did you see my Shira 7 little monologue that I did? Any chance?
Shira said, "Oh no."
Because she came up and I tried to do some research on it and see what she was saying and why people like MTR was trying to do shows about her or whatever. And in her comment section, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand this whole provide and protection thing is some kind of disrespect to men. Since when did I thought that's what the Manosphere talked about? They talk about age gap dating. They talk about the women staying at home, being conservative, putting clothes on that cover up their body. Like she did all those things. Stayed at home, from what I understand. Took care of the kids. Age gap dating, were they like 30 years apart? Do you know by any chance?
It was 30 something, yeah.
That's a lot.
I think.
Like, so she did all of the things, and it's so after she did all those things, and then she called the man a provider. That's when the whole Manosphere went up in uproar and saying, like, no, so now we just wallets. Like, what do these men actually want from women? I don't understand. Or is it that they just don't want women?
Yeah, they just want to be mad.
They just want to be mad?
Yeah, because that's crazy. I mean, that's the thing. When I first came around here, they were telling us that's what we need men for, right? For protection. Who gonna protect and keep us alive in this scary world, right? Provision. How we gonna eat every day if we not attached to them? This is what they were telling us, and so I don't understand why her acknowledging that he was able to fulfill his masculine role is a problem for them.
So strange to me when I was researching. I was like, I don't even know how I can research this anymore and not just be confused. Because what are they telling men to actually do at this point? The man did everything that the Manosphere said you're supposed to do. Get him younger. She had his children at home. And it seems like what people tell me that he wasn't even really the breadwinner. Because maybe her YouTube, took off, and that's a possibility, right? The YouTube can do some things,
right?
So it can get to a point where it's like, hey, your job ain't gonna be able to keep up with what's going on over there. So that is a possibility. I'm assuming. But even if I don't know her for wearing no scanty, I don't know her wearing no revealing clothes.
What's wrong with revealing clothes?
According to the Manosphere, that means you got to be out there slinging supreme vaginal vessels. That's what they say, because they could tell by the clothes you wear that clearly you are not, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's what they say.
Okay.
Which doesn't make any sense. Usually people that wear, I don't know, it doesn't make no sense to me. It's weird because they would also say, "Oh, go after an Asian woman," and they wear the least amount of clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand what they be. I don't really get it. So I don't understand, like, people like MTR and the Manosphere that is mad that all these years they was mad at Miss Sprinkle, right? I didn't get it. They were so upset that they had to make their own version of it. The drizzle, the soft guy era. It is wild to see, for real. I don't know.
Well, so where's MTR woman? Like, he been, educating men for I don't know how long now. So where is his woman?
Well, he be in the gym, so
okay.
You told me about those men that go to the gym.
Right. Not him. Doing dry runs of man, what?
I'm just saying, it's just weird that they all have the same position. It's just a weird thing to see. Like, hey, all these years you have all this red pill knowledge. You understand how women move and operate, but still to this day you can't find one. You ain't gonna find no virgin, right? You too old for that.
Well, and then let us also take into, not forget that, you know what I'm saying? Like he working from a deficit anyway. So he really don't need no young woman.
Why? He's tall. He's intelligent.
Uh-huh.
He got money.
Uh-huh.
That's what the Manosphere said.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I think I don't know what else the Manosphere want.
Okay.
He light skinned.
Not he light skinned. Somebody who was listening to earlier today saying light skinned men is hanging by a thread.
He don't got no crazy hair. He could actually hold a whole full coherent sentence.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So what is his issue?
I don't know.
Hey, listen, I know they get mad at me, but look, I don't know how we could call these people straight, man. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's one thing, like, and I could understand that, like, if you just had you a spiritual wife, at least because you are afraid of getting divorced, they're not even having that anymore. So, like, what is the plan?
You say he being a bachelor. I'm just a bachelor.
It's just weird to me that majority of the men that say that they want to be bachelors, they are in all these places where women are not. They at the gym most of the time. They at the sports game most of the time. They playing Call of Duty most of the time. Are they on panels?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't, I don't know. Like that was never, like in my time, if I had a homeboy that stayed in the house, we'd be like, hey, what's going on? We've tried to figure out, get him outside, get him around some women. We don't want you to just be hanging around us. Are you crazy? We ain't gonna be playing Call of Duty. Like, I don't know. Maybe they wanted Shira 7 to say, hey, I was one of his best Call of Duty partners as well. He wasn't just a provider. We also played Call of Duty together. I don't know.
That's interesting. Especially since, when men are asked, what they admire or what attracted them to their woman, a lot of times it is very utility based, right? Mm-hmm. How she made his life easier, how she did things for him. And so what's the problem with a woman saying, I appreciated my husband being a provider and a protector?
She was with him for 2 decades.
Right.
How you gonna say that woman don't love him? Like, what else do she need to do? It's just not feasible at this point. And like at this moment, like women don't even care if you are, if you swing both ways like that. Women don't even care like that no more.
What? Who don't? Oh, maybe
women
don't. Maybe the young women don't.
They don't care. Like I was, my gasket was flat, but I was talking to this young lady. She's with a man, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, yeah, I don't want to be the man that's like you, Sharon. I was like, what you mean? It's like and she's like, look, I love you. You my homie and everything. You're a good dude. But a straight man? Absolutely not. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, homeboy, you want to... I'm looking at him. I'm like, it turned into a whole R. Kelly in the closet. I looked at him. I looked at her. I was like, what is going on with these young people? She was like, yeah, like, I don't want to be no just straight man. Like, I was like, that's crazy to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, what was her reasoning for that? Why would you want to be with a gay bi man or a man who deal with men?
Because he understands how,
Understand what?
He's not misogynistic, I guess. Just kind of say that, I was being rimron and shit.
What?
Yeah. He's like, Sharon, you crazy as hell. You don't want this. You don't want that. You believe that men should do this. You hold the door for me? I was like, that's right. You can't touch no doors around.
Jabba, we already knew that. But thank you for confirming.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was so like that's why I think it's so interesting that it's so many men that still want to be in the DR. It got a woman out there for you as well.
Right.
So
I
no
think they don't like how
need for
other men look at them when they when they, you know, gay or whatever.
And I got beat up because I try to even do it for him. Say, hey, listen, you don't even have to do it with a man. You can find a woman that's willing to do it for you. She'll strap it on and you could blow the whistle. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know, but hey, I don't know what's up with them. I don't know. I don't get it. And I do understand, like, you know, I get what she was saying, right? She's been with her man married for 20 years. She said she's not going to get remarried. I could kind of understand somebody that been married for 20 years that don't get remarried.
Yeah, a lot of women be saying that.
But the problem is that a lot of men don't say nothing to that man that that was married for 20 years and his wife died. What do he usually do?
Get married in 2 months.
All right, then. What'd you say, Beth? God damn.
What'd she say?
He said men can't survive without no damn woman.
That's what they be acting like. I mean, the lady don't even be cold, and they bringing home the next woman.
The new woman wearing the old clothes and everything.
I remember my granddaddy did that.
Oh shit! Now, I was just trolling just now. Damn, not a real story. Granddad did what?
Brought home another woman shortly after my grandmother died. My grandmother had cancer for like a decade or whatever. But shortly after she died, he brought home a woman. But not only did he bring home a woman shortly after, it was a woman who was like half his age, and she was younger than my mama. Then she was from Louisiana. And so she did, you know, roots and stuff. She
buried his underwear in the yard.
Yeah. She also had a coke habit.
Oh damn!
And so nobody liked her. And I forget what happened. Oh, I guess because he brought her in the house where my grandmother, you know, it was had been my grandmother's house, but he moved her in, and she was like just throwing shit out of my grandmother's. And so then one of my aunts went over there and beat her up. So yes, I have personal experience with a man.
Hey, didn't they call you the aunties? Hey, shout out to the aunties standing on business.
Yeah, my aunt went and beat her up. And then, like, so at some point, she went back to Louisiana, and like she left my granddaddy and went back to Louisiana. And then, whenever she, you know, ran out of money or whatever, then she called my granddaddy, and he got his old ass in his old ass Cadillac and drove from Miami all the way to New Orleans to go get her and bring her back.
But you know, and I think people don't realize, like, when you in like such a long relationship, sometimes you just want to just like, hey, I just need some time. It takes a while. Like, it's a long relationship, 20 years, the person passed away. And most likely, I think people don't realize that when you're in such a long relationship, usually the person don't just pass away by accident. Usually kind of know they're getting sick, and you like, y'all kind of, you know, you kind of know.
Right.
And so, like, so that whole time, like, it gets difficult. You being in the same house that y'all been with for 10, 20 years or whatever that is. Like, there's a lot of things that go along with that. Because for me personally, I don't know if I would get married again.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it makes sense. It will have to, some kind of business-wise, it would have to make sense. Because at this point, I'm 40-something years old, then at 50. What's the point? I ain't trying to have no more children. That's for sure. If you just want to have a big old party, all right, cool, fine, I guess. And I definitely don't want to date no young person that don't have no children. Because I don't want you to be talking about, well, you know, don't.
who don't have no children?
Because they might it might spark an idea in their mind that they want to have one.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? That's just my experience with it. I wouldn't want to put somebody in a position where, you know, they can't change their mind. Because with me, if you change your mind, I ain't changing minds.
But at 40 something, that's not what you should be looking for, right? Now, when you get into the realm of 40 something, you need to be looking for that woman who can wipe your ass and change your diaper when you need it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like a nice, strong Aries woman. I gotta.
I don't know.
That was a good one. I felt good about that one. I'll be talking about my baby girls. I'm like, hey, y'all know I'm getting old, so y'all gonna have to. They like, nope. They like, nope, I'm gonna have a good job. They're like, I'm gonna have a good job. We're gonna get you a goddamn caretaker. I'm like, god damn.
Yeah.
But no, but I don't think I'm gonna need to get my butt wiped. I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm gonna keep on trying to run into like hopefully I could figure it out a way to where, you know, I just pass out and that'll be it. Not know that I need taking care of at my old age. That's the goal. Hopefully I can achieve that. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep going until you drop.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Okay.
I don't want to put that kind of burden on my children because that's just tough. That's tough on the children. Or any human being, to be honest. That's one job I don't think I'd be able to do.
Well, it seems like we should be kind of trying to find or create systems to care for the elders, just because there are so many, for instance, unmarried women with no children, right? And so these people need to plan. We need to plan for our, what's going to happen to us when we're older and might need some help. But even with, children going no contact with their parents, right? It's going to be a lot of people who actually have children who still need to figure out some type of, arrangement to provide for their care in their older years. So yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And but I think what I would do, I would just get a group of other people in my age range, and we just go by a beach house, and hey, we just take care of ourselves and get a bunch of cats and dogs.
Yeah. So if y'all want to live in a nasty, okay, dang.
Yeah, we just want to be. We got the beach. Just go there, wash our ass with some salt water. That's it. Come back home, like shit. The ocean will figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Go move to St. Kitts, maybe Barbados, Bahamas, one of those really nice, sandy, really beautiful sand beaches. Because I don't like that brown, black sand. I don't like that. That feel like a river to me. It made me itch just thinking about it. I like some nice, clear
white sand.
Yeah.
I like the black sand too.
You do?
Yeah, it's interesting to look at I was at a black sand beach.
On pictures, I look at it. It looks
black sand beach, sir. It made a nice picture. I took a really nice picture of it.
Yeah, I think it looks good on picture. Yeah. But me walking on it?
Yeah, that was annoying. And then I fell in it.
But maybe it's not even the black sand. I think it's more of I need clean sand more than anything. I need my sand to be sand, not a whole bunch of rocks and seashells and all that shit in it.
Yes.
I think maybe that's it. I think if most of the black sand beaches was like combed, I'll probably be okay with it.
Okay.
I don't think they comb it enough.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I do like about the Miami areas. Hollywood and all that, they comb the beach.
Yeah.
I really appreciate them combing the beach. Even though they do have their seaweed time or whatever, I don't like to go there around it when the seaweed is high.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the fact that they comb the beach. That is so beautiful. I do not want to see no rocks like New York. You ain't catching me going to no New York beach. I'll stand on the sand. I ain't going in the water. They got too many goddamn pebbles, tires, and all types of stuff be hitting you. It's just a random tire, just a
You've been accused of liking everything white better.
They ain't shit. I colonized the sand. God damn. They be on my head, Diva. I can't say nothing.
Nothing.
I bet you Valentine said it, they be fine.
Words to live by.
I don't know why they be treating me like that.
Why you treat me so bad?
Hey, Diva, is this stream is proof that people just want to hear gossip? They don't want to hear us talk about nothing else?
Why you say that?
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Well, I'm saying, so like, okay, so you said this stream, are we gossiping now?
No, we're not. We having a dope conversation. We laughing, we joking. They teasing us. They having a good time.
Well, maybe they just want like a specific topic.
So you're saying if I was in the stream and I talk about their favorite character, it'd be lit.
I just, what do they like to talk about? What these?
I don't know sometimes.
Like gossip, child.
I don't know sometimes. I ain't never seen so many. Well, I ain't never known so many men to love gossip like that. I didn't know that was a real thing, to be honest.
Well, I've known for a long time. In fact, I was telling somebody recently, I stopped watching like Sports Center and whatnot just because it was just a bunch of gossip. All it was gossip. I was like, these men are, spilling tea more than the women. And so that's actually why I stopped watching it years ago.
That makes sense.
Yeah, men love to gossip.
And you know what's interesting about it? Because when me and Aaron we tried to do the sports show, which I thought was a pretty fun show. Mm-hmm. But when we stuck to the sports, it would the stream struggled. As soon as we talked about who the sports athletes was dating and who they should date and not date, those shows did very well.
Right. Yeah.
Because technically it was a sports show, but. And then if we were talking about Floyd Mayweather's broke, he gonna have to come out of retirement soon. And I'm like, Shera. They used to tell me I was lying. What's going on right now? He talking about coming out of retirement. He talking about he want to fight again.
Yeah, somebody was talking. Well, 50 Cent said that a while ago. Somebody was playing it again because, it's coming to fruition apparently. But yeah.
So it's kind of crazy. How do you damn near a billionaire? How you lose that much money? Or is it that you just so you know what? I got a better question. Do you think it's because he just bored and he have a scratch that he need to itch by getting in the ring, thing that he could still do it? Or is it truly because he just probably he's running low on funds and he's trying to fix it trying to fix the leaky faucet before it floods?
Yeah, I would say that one.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, just from the outside looking in.
Yeah, that's what it does. And I think he's going to fight Pacquiao too.
Lord.
Going to be part 2. Both of them too old to be fighting. They both senior citizens at this point.
Did you see? Nobody even talked about what was it? And I saw some article where they were saying it was basically a failure. The All-Star Weekend. Like nobody said anything about it. I didn't even know it happened until after the fact. But I saw it was a picture of Kelly Rowland and her son on the sidelines, and like LeBron James was there. And so people were saying like because the little boy was sitting down. And so that was the topic, like, should she have made him stand up to meet LeBron James? Right. And I think she should have. I just don't too many Black people allow their children to act like they are the equals of adults. And I don't like it. Just Bracy things, $5. We just like the sound of diva voice sometimes. Oh,
interesting. I think people don't know how to hold tradition. Like so, like whenever my kids have friends come over and I say my name is Mr. Bracy, my kids like, huh? Like, exactly. Don't you dare what you want him to call me daddy, because he ain't calling me Sharon. I don't think it'd be proper for him to call me daddy, so he gonna call me Mr. Bracy, you know. And I had to explain that to the children as well. They like, oh, okay, it kind of makes sense, right? So we can have an understanding of who I am. I'm not your friend,
right?
And I think some people just have that tradition. Maybe we need some kind of etiquette school. I don't know. It is interesting because I get a lot of pushback for being traditional. Like I said, like, you know, my young homegirl said, I know you too traditional. I don't want no traditional man like you, all quiet and can't be moved on your opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of like looked bad upon sometimes. I don't know. It is weird, especially because she's around my age. So that's kind of weird. For
right. Right. I just thought, I don't know. It just seemed odd to me just because, like you said, she's in the age group where we were forced to do that type of thing, right? We had to have a certain level of respect for adults. And so to see that that's not being passed on is unfortunate.
So so what, he shook LeBron's hand while he was sitting down?
Yeah.
So he didn't understand who LeBron, like how important somebody like LeBron. I don't know.
I mean, it's still, whether he was, even if he was the man who was there, sweeping the floor, he's an adult.
I don't know.
And you're a child.
I don't know about sweeping.
Yeah.
All right.
And you getting introduced to him, stand up. Absolutely. But I think in a lot of ways we are moving away from a lot of the things that identify like the status difference between adults and children in the Black community. So for example, we've also been having conversations about how we style little girls' hair. Now, you know, hair is a big deal for Black people. And we can get a lot of information from a hairstyle, right? So we have some hairstyles that are traditional for little girls. You know that when they wearing this, these are little girl hairstyles. And little girls typically did not wear adult hairstyles unless it was a special occasion, right? You got your hair pressed for Easter. But we starting to see that happening a lot less now. Like even people are putting extensions in baby girls' hair when they braid it.
Yeah.
Which is already pulling it out.
Mm-hmm.
And just, you know, the straight hair, you know, for no reason in particular, and just moving away from the ponytails and the twists and the, you know, braids that little girls wear. So yeah, I find that concerning, especially as the larger dominant society is also trying to move towards not having children be children, right? So they trying to dial back the child labor laws so they can work more. They're trying to do away with or reclassify sexual deviance as a sexual orientation. All of this is with your children designed in mind. So yeah, I just think that's interesting, and I'm just cautioning us to pay attention to stuff like that.
I like it. And shout out to the Cash App. It says donation wish for a birthday wrench. Our jokes. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. It's a little bit more than that to get a goddamn wrench. But and shout out to you. Happy birthday to you. I believe that is A-Dub. Shout out to A-Dub. Happy birthday to A-Dub. Also, hey, look, Diva, something else that I find interesting too about these whole child labor laws. When they had orphanages, I don't know where all these orphanages and crazy houses at. I think that has something to do with it too. I don't know. No orphanages. Now they trying to pull back child labor laws. They trying to put them. I mean, when the kids lie docile, what they do? They run up in the Bronx Mall. 500 deep. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. Kind of crazy. But yeah, they definitely dialing it back for sure. And I'm not sure why. But that's why I attempt to just keep my kids as much as I keep them children as for as long as I can. Shout out to welcome to the show, Ayil Benazak. Good day, sir. How you doing?
Oh, good morning, Mr. Racy. How are you? I'm well, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well today. And you, how's it over there across the pond?
It is quite sunny today, surprisingly, on a February day.
What's your thoughts?
Trying to think. I'll be honest. I probably missed about 5 minutes of the conversation because I was trying to log into one of my accounts. I got like 6 different accounts, but I'm not exactly sure of what exactly you were talking about in your conversation. So I do apologize. But something I did want to talk about, I saw in the caption was the whole N-word spoof that's causing a bit of trouble over here in Britain.
So what's going on over there with the N-word?
It's been this. I see it's made a lot of conversation on TikTok. And I'll be honest, I heard about it, then I saw the video, then and my opinion is, I'll be honest, I think it was deliberate, to be honest. Well, I understand the man's got Tourette's, but to be honest, I think that's deliberate because that's how the majority of black people in Britain think, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah. Britain is one of the most anti-black countries on the planet, to be honest.
So what was the temperature over there? So they said the N-word. They said, the N-word with the word bitch attached to it. And what did the people actually say? Were they outraged in the streets or in the chats? Or what was the feeling of black folks there? What was going on in their mind? Because over here, we looking at like, man, this is crazy how this same situation keep going on. They keep using race bait and ways to bring acknowledgement to whatever situation they got going on. But since BAFTA is something that is, I'm assuming is a big situation over there that happens every year.
Oh yeah, BAFTA is basically our equivalent of the Oscars. As for the public reaction, I'll be honest, I don't know too much about the public reaction, but I think, how can I say, I've seen the reaction on TikTok, and yeah, a lot of black Brits are quite furious about it, rightly so.
So do you think that this man he should at least apologize for his goddamn Tourette's, bare minimum? Like, you have Tourette's, but you could at least apologize, homeboy.
In my opinion, I'll say, you know, it's up to him whether he wants to apologize or not. Personally, I'm the way I look at it is that's how the majority of people feel, and the majority of non-black people in Britain feel. Personally, I'm just like, you know what? In my opinion, apology doesn't do anything. In my opinion, to be honest, I mean, it can. I mean, it. I don't know.
Take your time. Take your time. Don't take your time. Relax. You fine. You don't gotta rush. Take your time. Take your time. It's all good. You fine. Go ahead. Now, what's your thoughts? So, the N-word situation. Are white people using that word freely over there?
No, I mean, not to be honest, because we don't really say that. We don't say the N-word over here. You'll hear it in a few drill songs and all of that. And you hear a lot of Somali say the N-word, but yeah, a lot of people we're here. We don't really say the N-word over here, to be honest.
Oh, interesting. So it's only in rap music.
Yeah. A few drill songs, and if you do hear him outside of drill songs, yeah, it's mostly Somali people that say the N-words.
Davey, I have not seen anybody showing that this man apologized. If he apologized, it must have just happened. So, Ayel, did the man with the Tourettes, did he apologize?
He actually did, yeah.
Oh, so he did apologize finally.
Yeah.
Okay. See, I did not know that, Davey. So shout out to Davey for keeping me informed. God damn it. Let me also welcome into the show 7. Good day, 7. How you doing? What is your thoughts? When is race baiting is going to stop, Mr. 7?
You said when is race baiting going to stop? When I guess people stop being racist. As long as you have anything involving racism, racist, and a race of people, I do believe that that's something that's always going to be. It's just going to continuously morph and mold itself in different forms. It's just going to hide itself in different pockets. That's all it's going to. It's always going to be around. So I don't really think about trying to get rid of it, more so than just taking precautionary measures to make sure that I just stay away from it to the best of my ability, that is.
Okay.
Actually, so the guy didn't apologize. BAFTA, which is the awards show, apologized, and BBC apologized. That's the network it was on. The man didn't apologize. The man did make a statement saying that he would be mortified if anybody took his Tourette outburst as intentional. That's not an apology.
Hey, I'm about to start having Tourette's then.
Okay, thanks for the update, because I didn't know he personally didn't that he personally didn't apologize. I heard he did, but if that is the real case, yeah, I stand corrected. I do apologize, yeah, because I'll be honest, a lot of people know more. A lot of people know much more about this than I do. I'll be honest. Last 2 days, I'm still relatively new to this situation myself. To be honest, I don't have expertise in this situation. I'm just gathering a little bit of what I can from this situation. I don't know much about this situation, to be honest.
Okay. And so, yeah, I think that is a real issue, but at least the organization finally apologized. I mean, like, goddamn. I think this man using Tourette's as an excuse to be racist is ridiculous. And for some reason, anytime I did see somebody with Tourette's, I just catch it at a glance. They Tourette's is very close to what is actually happening. So I don't know if it's not racist. I think maybe it is a real involuntary outburst, but it doesn't mean that you're not racist. I don't know.
I mean, personally, like I was saying at the beginning, I personally think he said it with intent. To be honest, I think the guy was anti-black, because that's how the majority of Britain or non-blacks here in Britain think. Yeah, I just think. Yeah, he said it with intent, in my opinion. I mean, he's scum, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I think that the real problem is that the fact they was able to edit out every other racial slur, every other Prince Andrew reference. That is the main problem I have with the whole situation. It was on a 2-hour delay. It is no excuse. But the reason why you did it, because they love our rhythm and they don't want to be a part of our blues. They know that they was going to get some kind of, like P.S. Diva said earlier, they was going to get somebody to talk about it, like my stupid ass. I don't give a damn about no damn BAFTA. I bet like any of the actors.
I mean, they probably didn't edit it because I mean, I think personally, BBC probably did intentionally want to get let this out and have it be a topic of discussion and things of that nature. And because as a lot of people know, one thing I have heard about with this situation, that there was some pro-Palestine rhetoric, and I heard that BBC purposely blocked that out.
Yeah, I heard that too. You muted, Sharon.
I was over. Yeah, I'm trying to see what I'm about to eat. I'm hungry.
Cucumbers. Ain't that what we always eat?
Yeah, the snow slowed up the type of cucumbers I like. So I like a certain type of cucumber. I can't just eat any regular cucumber.
May I ask a question briefly?
Sure.
I wanted to know, all right, so your title, because I kind of came up for that. I was curious. So it said protection and providence, is that enough? What's your like where are you at with that? Maybe to that.
Right. So the reason why I brought that up is because Shira 7, she is a woman that was provided and protected for by her husband of 20 years. And he recently passed away a couple of months ago, but she recently just disclosed that he passed away. And when she said it, one of the main things she said about him is like, yeah, he was a great provider, is what she said. And then the Manosphere took that and said, this is the problem. Women looking at men as wallets. They don't actually love their husbands or have any kind of likeness for men. They don't like men. They just like men for their utility. And I had a problem with that because majority of the Manosphere say that's what we are here to do. Our duty. One of our duties is to provide and protect. So now that you got a woman that did everything that you fought for, age gap dating, stay-at-home mom, took care of her goddamn children, took care of her damn husband to his died, stayed with him for 20 years, no cheating allegations. What more do you want from me?
Okay. All right. So with that, Sharon, okay, here we go. I hope you can receive it. Sharon. I mean, is it really the manosphere, or are you talking about the extremists? Like people that are of the extreme, like that is that was the very first thing that I was thinking to myself when you said what you just said. Like, well, okay, no allegations, nobody's putting their hands on nobody, doesn't sound like no verbal abuse, none of that. No stealing. What's the problem, right? Mm-hmm. You gotta recognize, Sharon, you're always gonna have your group of those who go far this way and far that way. Mm-hmm. So those are men who do not have balance, and that's just like clear as day. I don't even know who said it, but just from what you're telling me, considering that's what it is, those are just men that do not have balance, and they do not recognize the value within both. But I digress. My mic is go ahead, Rock up. Thank you.
Okay, welcome to the show, The Beautiful Conversations with MJ. How you doing? What is your thoughts?
Hey, how you doing? Hello, panel. I was trying to come up for the that British Awards situation debacle with Michael B. Jordan and Leroy. I think the reason why is like, you know, it's being spread over and everybody's like outraged behind because BBC and I think it's BATA or BAFTA, they're normally very good at, you know, muting out or censoring out certain things that is not supposed to be on the program. And they left and kept that up for a while. They just now took it down so they could edit it so that wouldn't be shown. And I think that's a lot of reason why people are like, well, wait a minute, why did y'all wait or procrastinate to take it down? And then on top of that, you know, they have that 2-hour delay for the show anyway, so they had more than enough time, so it wouldn't have spread out. It could have had just been something that happened at the awards, but they decided to let it play. And to me, it just seemed like it's a desensitization of disrespecting Americans and other countries, as specifically Black Americans in other countries, and making it okay. This is something that they wouldn't have done before, but I think it's more polarizing due to the type of climate that we're in today. Like, when are Black Americans not getting attacked by anyone? You know what I'm saying? We're getting attacked by everybody across the whole globe and even within. So I just think it's a part of what we're seeing right now.
Damn. And it is kind of sad that even other countries is attempting to take the sauce of America to say, let's see if it works for us as well. That's the scary part about it for me.
I agree because this, like, even with Leroy, because we know that Michael B. Jordan, he's been an actor for about 10 years now.
That man's name is Delroy.
Delroy, sorry, I keep on saying Leroy. My bad.
You're talking about who the hell is Leroy? I was sitting there the whole time like, who the hell is Leroy?
I remember him, Delroy. Yeah, but he's been an actor for how long? This is not his first time going to these awards. You know, so did you even get a chance to see his face? He was utterly shocked. Utterly shocked. So it's I don't know. To me, I don't know if it was necessarily intentional, but you know, Tourette's does not make a person be racist. And there was other people that was of different ethnicity that was at the award. His Tourette's didn't come out there either, right? So I don't know. I think that it's the excusing behind what was done and pretty much undermining how they felt when they were on that stage. You know, I think that's where all the outrage is coming from. Because as soon as that happened, they came up there and they just made excuses for the guy who had Tourette's, and they pretty much undermined how they felt. They were invited.
That's a bar. I thought that we was gonna have when I seen Delroy's face, I was like, I know for a fact we was about to have when they was in that car and they drove past the goddamn the chain gang. I thought Delroy was going to go into his mode and talk about the history of things and give him a nice proper speech over there, but you know they decided to let it go.
And you don't you think that that's kind of crazy too, that they were up there because of the movie Sinners? And we've seen how Hollywood and all of them have had a whole bunch of backlash, how Sinners was so successful. And they even tried many times to downplay it, say it ain't good and all that. And then now when they're going up there for that award or to nominate whoever for whatever award that was going on, now this type of disrespect is occurring. It didn't happen when he did Creed.
Great point. And so he isn't he the same actor who told a talk show host to say the N-word? Why was he surprised when somebody actually said it? Do anybody want to, because I did address this earlier, do anybody know why he told that talk show host to say the N-word?
Because he was ready to put tooth to nail, ass to boot. That's what he was like, go ahead and say it again. He did a Corey Holcomb, say it again.
Nope, wrong answer. Let me see PhD Diva though. Diva, do you know why Delroy told that white talk show host to say the N-word?
Because he was acting.
Acting a fool or
no, he was acting.
Yeah, it was from a TV show, Jabba. It wasn't Delroy Lindo. I forgot what was his name on that TV show. But he was it was acting, but it is presented as like it actually happened. That's how good of an actor he is. That's how good of an actor he is. That it looked like it was really Delroy Lindo. But no, it was a TV show. I forgot the name of the TV show. And so he was just acting. And people took it and they ran away with it. And a lot of people think that that's a real situation with Delroy Lindo. But no, that was a character he was playing. I think that's why these conversations gotta, like, man, social media is so tricky now. Like, yet. It is so tricky because we don't know what's true anymore. Like, this shit is crazy. It's wild.
Where are all the usual panelists who actually have Tourette's? And see, they could be giving us an insider view. No, really. They could be up here explaining to us, does Tourette's make you racist? You know, they could be answering all these questions, but they know where to be found. When it's time for y'all to speak up on behalf of all the people around the world with Tourette's, y'all know where to be found.
Well, you know, I need to learn how to gossip better. That's what I need to learn how to do. I'm working on it, though. You know, I'm working on it. I gotta get into. I gotta figure out how to be a soft guy ever.
Drizzle.
I gotta drizzle, MJ.
Absolutely not.
What's your thoughts on the whole T.I. versus 50 Cent thing?
You know what? So to be honest, I was randomly flicking on TikTok yesterday, and I saw King say what he said, and I'll be honest, I was thinking that's a bit I think he went a bit too far dissing 50's deceased mother and things of that nature. I think it was a bit way too that was way too far. But I got no idea what's happening with that situation. I was just flicking randomly on TikTok, and I saw that. And
well, I did do a video on there. You could go and check my video because for some reason a lot of people don't get the notifications on the videos I'll be posting, but it's okay. I'm gonna make sure you hit the goddamn notification bell so we can get some notifications popping. PhD, what you thought about the whole 50 Cent T.I. thing?
Okay, so I just saw I watched part of a video by King, and he was saying that 50 Cent said something about his mama or posted a picture of his mama.
Yeah, I wish you were watching my hopefully you could start watching my videos because I explained the whole thing, but go ahead.
When did you post the damn video?
You should have your damn notification bell on so you could know. God damn it.
Whatever. I do. Okay, so he was going off about that. What did T.I. do? Because I don't know that part. All I saw was King addressing 50 Cent. So what did 50 Cent do to T.I. and what happened?
So they had their back and forth because T.I. wanted a versus battle with 50 Cent.
Okay.
This happened about 6 years ago. I can't stand your ass.
No, you cannot be for real, man.
I'm telling you, I did a whole history rundown on my video. So y'all go, one of the moderators, please post the video in the chat, please.
Let's watch it. Let's review the video.
No, I want them to watch it individually. Goddamn.
Oh, okay.
I need the goddamn.
Okay,
I'm trying to siphon some views.
Okay, go ahead.
But what was I? Oh, so yeah, this happened. This started like 6 years. And thank you, Myri. This started like 6 years ago when they was trying to get the versus battle thing going. So T.I. tried to re-bring it up on Shannon Sharp, whatever that after show thing that they got with Ocho Cinco.
Okay.
And so 50 brought up the whole T.I. snitching on people. He played the whole court case and everything. He played the part where the dude showed them. He said, "So you know who this person is in the court?" He said, "Oh yeah, I know who that is." I was like, "Damn." He said, so 50 over there trolling, and then so T.I. said something back, and then 50 go ahead and post Tiny. She's on stage, barely any clothes on, with a BBL looking horrible as hell, like her butt cheek is flipped out.
I saw the picture.
And then so he posted that picture, and then King jumped out the window.
That's his
you heard what? Yeah, King jumped out the window and said, "Hey, how you have the nerve to post my mama and your mama dead?" He said, "Your mama is a whole J." And so and then T.I. went to Gilly and Wallow's podcast, and he was talking about the situation and stuff like that, and then he made a song about it.
Oh, is that the song that T.I. made? Okay, T.I.
So he made a new song. So while King out there standing on business, T.I. over here making songs about it.
Okay, so 50 never responded to King?
Nah, it just happened yesterday, so no, not yet.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think hey, King needed, like, 50 get I don't know. I think he should let his daddy handle that, if anything. I don't think King is ready for that kind of smoke. He's too small anyway to be ready for that kind of smoke. Not the young part, but just his size, period.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? Like,
whoa, nah.
I mean, he a small,
not in the good way.
Yeah, he a small human being, you know what I mean? MJ, what you think about it? Since you are Queens residents, what do you think about this whole 50 and T.I. thing?
Man, I just think it's just publicity, to get T.I.'s name out there. And, 50's petty as hell. He go to hell and back. He doesn't give a damn. That's just who he is. He's just grimy. And even though I think what's his name, King? That's T.I.'s son name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He talked about 50 dead mom. Newsflash: 50 don't give a damn about his dead mama. He talked about his own damn mama. So you're not really hurting him there. So whatever the comeback is going to be kind of crazy. But I really just think it's all just to publicity to push the new soundtrack that T.I. just made. That's a lot of it is. Just to get spotlight, get more attention. That's all.
I hope so, because those two brothers would get it. Listen, 50 been going against a lot of people lately. Mano, Fabulous, Davey.
He out here fighting everybody. He's out here fighting everybody. He don't care. Like, he's literally making movies and documentaries off of people and shit. Like, come on.
So, I just don't want to, because, last time T.I. had a problem with somebody with doing something with his wife, he had two black eyes, supposedly.
Who had two black eyes, T.I. or
T.I.?
Mayweather.
Yeah, where they at, though? Right, so the last time somebody posted something about his wife, it got into fisticuffs. That's what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, I think bringing wives into it and dead mothers into it is too far.
I don't know. I'm quick to dig people's up out the ground too. So I'm telling the truth. I am.
I didn't notice. But I just hope it stay on social media, stay on wax, because a lot of things, when it just become like opinions nowadays, is like a goddamn weapon in this hip hop world. Or that whole situation with NBA YoungBoy and Black Boy Max. He about to get beat up just because he said he didn't like the man's song.
Wait, who?
What?
Yeah,
you didn't have that? Oh, well, PhD, but that's another video that I posted about, and I had a whole conversation I did the history on. Maybe some of the moderators could post that video in the chat as well. God damn.
Oh, not Sharon trying to give me homework.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be trying to keep up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe the people don't appreciate my. I don't know. I mean, you know, damn it.
Okay.
What I'm doing wrong, MJ? I'm trying to keep up with the times, MJ. What am I doing wrong?
I guess you're not going all the way like maniac with it. You know, you still trying to have like some logic and sense. And what you realize, most of the people who are successful, they go all in. You know what I'm saying? Like all in degenerate. So
that could be it. So yeah, Diva, if you was able to watch the video, hopefully the people in the chat, they could play that video as well. They could drop that video in it as well. NBA YoungBoy versus Playboy Max. He's only like a 5'6" dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's a millionaire streamer like Casanat. And the man said, "Hey, I don't like your song." People started calling him, threatening him, pulling out guns on him, saying, "We don't play about YoungBoy. You better stand down." He's like, "What?" They pulling out guns on him, Diva. And the YoungBoy said he about to come outside and touch somebody. Like, it's getting crazy. DJ Academics had to call him like, "Hey, what did you do to YoungBoy?" Because he about to. He said he didn't like a song.
He don't like the man's song. Don't like it. Keep it to yourself.
And it's kind of crazy because really a song from him.
Mm-hmm.
He is like pretty big in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
J. Cole. He can't rap to me. I'm sorry. I've just never understood all of the hype surrounding J. Cole.
Well, he is from Queens, MJ. So I don't know.
2005. Southside.
Oh, damn, you was in the hood. Yeah, yeah, that's a rough part of Queens right there. So shout out to you. You made it through the trenches. God damn it, you see the real trenches. That ain't the fake trenches. That's the real trenches right there. Shit. I'm from there and I don't go there.
Okay, cool. Interesting.
Oh, that's good. That's good, bro. All right, play it.
Yeah, but with that AB, what is his name? NBA YoungBoy, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know these people, but from what I saw on the video, I did think that was kind of crazy. Like you give someone your music and you want to utilize their subscribers and all the stuff like that. That's the reason why you wanted them to review it. And because you didn't get the opinion that you thought you was going to get, now it's I'm going to put hands on you, or we're watching you out in the street. Like that's very interesting, I should say.
That's very bully-like. And the man's
Right,
only 5'6". Like, goddamn, I take that threat serious. Goddamn it, shit.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, what would really cause that? Like, for you to get that angry to that point where you want to threaten someone's life. Like, it would start to make me believe that they have a conversation, like, before actually handing your music. You know what I'm saying? Like, was there something else that was going on behind the scenes? That's what I would wonder, because, if you go to, even when you used to give your music to radio stations, right? They will listen to it and they'll decide whether if it's a bop or not, and if they're going to put it in the rotation. That's just how, this music industry been going and playing out for years. That's why a lot of people started underground, because for mainstream music, they didn't think their song was a bop. So they had to actually build their fan base without the music industry, and then later on they was able to do dealings with main media and all that stuff like that. So I was just kind of surprised about the whole threatening part. I seen how they was threatening the other guy. I saw his face and he kind of looked shook up, a little bit,
I'm over here tearing down.
So I'm reading something totally unrelated to anything we're talking about, but it's the summary page from a patent application. Well, I guess it was granted a patent. Anyways, so this is what the abstract says. Physiological effects have been observed in a human subject in response to stimulation of the skin with weak electromagnetic fields that are pulsed with certain frequencies near 0.5 hertz or 2.4 hertz, such as to excite a sensory resonance. Many computer monitors and TV tubes, when displaying pulsed images, emit pulsed electromagnetic fields of sufficient amplitudes to cause such excitation. It is therefore possible to manipulate the nervous system of a subject by pulsing images displayed on a nearby computer monitor or TV set. For the latter, the image pulsing may be embedded in the program material, or it may be overlaid by modulating a video stream, either as an RF signal or as a video signal. The image displayed on a computer monitor may be pulsed effectively by a simple computer program. For certain monitors, pulsed electromagnetic fields capable of exciting sensory resonances in nearby subjects may be generated even as the displayed images are pulsed with subliminal intensity.
That sounds. Are we living in the real world? And this is coming through the screen?
Yes. And the date of the patent, January 14th, 2003.
Yeah, I would, I expected that must have been happening. There was at one point, early 2000, they were saying that I think it was the LCDs, TVs had cameras in it that was actually can view into your house or your living room and stuff like that. So I wouldn't be surprised that maybe they even have like little small blinking or what we would consider white noise be sending out things that is, that is affecting our sensory system.
Yeah, that's what it's telling you. Your TV, your computer screen, your phone screen, all of these things can send out pulsating electromagnetic fields of sufficient intensity to manipulate, which is the important word, right? Manipulate your nervous system.
Damn. So it ain't just your TV is pulsating, so it ain't just the pulsating P.
Right. See? Oh, look at my pulsating P. I'm about to excite that nervous system. But yeah, right. And so they can manipulate it, meaning they can amp your nervous system up when they want to, dial it down when they want to, right? And so they can do all this stuff. And now, why are they doing all this stuff? And what are they showing you while they exciting your nervous system? Right? A bunch of advertisements for shit to buy.
And that's why I gotta figure out a way to stop fighting the goddamn algorithm. Because I'm protected by all those pulsation P's.
You
know what I mean? Because I do my yoga. I don't eat no guy. I don't, I ain't drinking I ain't smoking you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be trying to get grounded a little bit.
That's right. That's right.
So that's where I can fight all the goddamn things. Because, but all seriously, like a lot of things people don't really take into consideration, right? The screen, the computer screen, the TV screen, your phone screen, Wi-Fi, radio waves, X-rays, microwaves, like all those things is harming you every single day. Every time your phone rings.
Yes. And you know, we're in a time where 2-year-olds have tablets that they can't stand to be separated from, right? You try to take that damn tablet and them kids make you miserable for the rest of the day. So most people, right? So, you know, but these are babies, right? And their nervous system isn't even fully developed, and yet it's already being manipulated by that screen that they toting around with them. Just something to think about.
I am. Yeah, huh, Diva? You and the young one, Diva? Y'all probably annoy each other and love each other at the same time.
The little one, that's my girl.
Yeah, she awesome.
I like her.
You'll have no problem teaching her to scrape the ground. I'll tell you that. She just busts out. But where you get that from? I don't know where it comes from, but you know, she only been a Florida.
Oh, my bad. I think that shit is real scary because we can. I can understand the marketing aspect of it when it comes down to buying products and stuff like that. But what if the manipulation is to also make people aggressive, right? We tend to see that people are more aggressive today than how they used to show it, before. They used to have a little bit more composure, especially if they were under some type of camera, video, or mass public. Maybe there's something where they can't, they can't control themselves, right? Like that, they can't keep their composure anymore, and that could have something to do with it. Then I'm thinking about other things too, because remember, we used to always say about, like, when it comes down to black deaths and shootings or police shootings and things of that sort, we used to say that was like the new entertainment, you know what I'm saying? Like the new halftime, the new sports time in America. What if, there's those type of things that are pulsating, or those type of subliminal, images that are being shown, like, specifically, like in some way, like a Morse code, like with lighting, saying that could trigger something in your system. Like, it's very odd because there's so many ways that they can be using this, and we have no idea what they're actually using it for. But we do see a lot of changes in people's behavior, and even though we know that the behaviors that we're seeing in individuals, they were always there, but the way how people are not even able to control themselves, that's something that we need to look into.
100%. Because a lot of people cannot control themselves. They literally can't. Clearly, like when we having conversations about certain things, something stop. Hey, somebody come and say something. Fight this. Because when we talk about certain things, it goes ridiculous. Right? We talk about a certain person, the chat and the numbers do something different. Something is pulsating, something. Just getting people to, I don't know what it is. Maybe this is the reason why all the time we think that people don't want the truth, but it may be because it's things that's going on around them that is pulsating in their mind to make them inflict or get them to subjected to certain things that make them want to gossip.
Do you think that maybe the algorithm is one of the main tools that is being used to do this sensory manipulation? Because if you're stating that when certain names, certain topics and stuff, it starts to gather large masses, a large viewership, and then certain other topics get drained out, or people disappear, maybe that's a part of it, right?
I would assume so. What year you said I started PSE? For 2005? 3?
Yeah, that's when they got the patent. It was approved. That could be a lengthy process. So
They could have just now figured out how to.
Well, no, I'm saying, so if they already knew that, these screens can put out electromagnetic fields and manipulate people's sensory systems in 2003, they got the patent. So they had already been doing the research to know that, 20 years before at least.
Right. And so by now they got it perfected, most likely.
Right.
20 years later. And maybe that's why certain people did pop during a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
They kept pulsating certain things because I don't know, because some things when I just hear these brothers talk, clearly they figured out a way to pulsate towards men. And that's why when we come with logic that breaks that pulsation, it just makes their mind go crazy. Like, how you don't see it my way? Man, this is this is an interesting world. I said to say, I don't know what to think about it sometimes. Because I really don't understand how we both we will watch the same thing, hear something different, and see something different. Like, just even think about the whole Renee Good. Everybody saw something differently towards their bias. Maybe that's the pulsating thing. I better be careful talking about this. Shera.
You talk about men pulsating to men, crazy work. Did you see or hear about Nick Fuentes calling out the YT supremacists? He's saying that they're losers and stuff now. I guess the grift is changing.
He said that who's losers?
White supremacists, he said, or white nationalists, he's calling them losers now. Nick Fuentes.
Wow. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Is it because he's actually changing? Or is he just changing his... I'm gonna have to watch that.
I'm not sure. I'm wondering whether or not if he thinks that it's a losing battle now. Like when there was a lot of traction and everybody wanted to be, a part of those organizations, especially, they were pretty much the reason why, Manosphere was somewhat created, because that was usually their talking points. It seems that everybody, well, I would say Manosphere, anyone who's associated with the Manosphere, doesn't matter what race you are, you're considered deemed a creep or an incel or very unlikable individuals. And now they got this kind of, like coat that they're wearing that everybody's trying to disassociate themselves from these particular type of men. And I did see a live stream that Nick Fuentes did where he was literally doing what KS did one time, advocating for men to be with men. And I was like, wait a minute, hold on, what? And I have women fatigue, like what? So I don't know, like maybe it's a change because they don't think it's lucrative anymore, or maybe people's catching on to the stuff that they were talking about is not actually conducive or beneficial in real life once you get off, get offline and put that mic down. I don't know.
It is interesting. I would like to, I'm gonna have to try to find that video. And it could also mean that maybe he was actually trying to be progressive, and then when he realized that the people that was following him is dumb as hell. He thought he was doing something. He thought it was other people that think like him. And then he found out that no, they just want him to promote racism. And he's like, oh shit, y'all dumb. Y'all agree with me, but y'all not seeing the bigger picture. It's interesting to see the people change. I don't know if it's an actual realization or is it just a new grift switch and they feel like, hey, it's time for me to go this way.
Yeah, I would say follow the money.
What's going to be my new red pill name again?
Rimron.
I'm about to start my Rimron channel. God damn it, shit. Because all those channels are still thriving pretty well. MTR, Anton, Fatty, Ali, that Shaq 2 times, Poor Man podcast, right? All those channels are still doing very well. Talking about black women?
Not talking about black women.
They still doing very well. They still do big numbers, Diva. Today. I'm still a little nervous that it's going to actually work. That is what's stopping me. and plus the reason why, because I think I could do it. I could do it better than most of them. I think I'm funnier than most of them. I could connect dots that ain't even there if I really wanted to. I could use my skill set for nefarious reasons. But I'd use it for the things that I actually believe in. Can you imagine me and you, Diva, writing scripts? Like we would
not writing scripts.
Like just think about it. Me, you, and MJ. We sit down, we write. This is what we're gonna bash black women about today. We will absolutely kill the game. And we'll make a lot of money doing it.
Well, you scallywags, you know, y'all.
Oh my God.
We starting today.
Diva said she with the shit. She don't care. She said, y'all can look at me however y'all want to online.
That's funny.
Okay. Well, I did see some new stuff coming out that like they was digging in the crates for this whole this Anton and Mika thing. Like some more stuff keep coming out. Like, that shit is like it's a never stop, never ending for sure. Like it don't stop. Like they finding new things where he was like, I was just like, oh my God.
Well, let the children eat.
I'm telling you, me, Diva, and MJ, because MJ don't care neither.
I really don't. But
holy shit. Oh, it required him. I mean, they've been calling me a grifter for all these years. I might as well start actually doing it.
Then they'll be like, see, he finally started being honest.
But the funny thing, that's the truth. That's the truth, though, right? When I start lying, they would say I'm finally being honest. That is the weirdest part about it. That would be the weirdest part.
I think you would get more hate, though. I think if you was to do it, you'll get more hate because you have the possibility to blow up like KS, something that they don't have. They would be hating even more.
You know what's crazy? I might become the superhero until I turn to the villain and I actually get men to act right by being the opposite of what I'm doing now. Because they would hate the fact that I was able to amass. They're like, nah, everything Shera says is a lie. We men, we gotta change our value systems. We gotta take lust and degeneracy from the top of our value system. Don't listen to Sharon. If I, you know what I mean, they might, but they go on, like you said, they might want to just go against my grain. Should I be the sacrificial lamb, PhD? Shit, I never thought of that angle, MJ. Yeah, because I'm doing it and it becomes successful, people will absolutely hate it.
Yes, but I don't think that would change their ways. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you're going to get the type of result that you want. What they're going to do is they're just going to have to compete against you. So they'll just be super simps, right? They'll just turn into the super simp to be your arch enemy, because you need a you need an enemy and you need a good guy in the space. So
Right.
you'll just be the you'll just be the arch enemy, and they will turn into the super saver hoes. So yeah.
Right, but it would change their talking points, and maybe their talking points would be like Brownsville. They turn everybody be peace and love in this mug, wearing yoga, wearing toga suits and everything,
taking their shoes off.
Nah, I don't think they would be on Brown. They would be at Brownsville, because he does that. Like, you could tell he does everything naturally. It's him, right? They would turn into more like Derek Jackson. That's who they would be, and you see how much they hate him. So.
Byron said, "We will never agree with you, Shera, ever." Oh shit!
Damn, Sharon, it's up and it's stuck for life with you.
That's it. Okay, what I say, like, as long as I'm saying it, they going against it. That's it. It is interesting though. It'd be funny. Okay, I've been trying to figure out this new goddamn algorithm out, MJ. I don't know what they want from me. I don't know what they want from me. I talk about Donald Trump, that one do good, and then I talk about him again, it don't do good. I don't know. Maybe I got the algorithm confused because I'm being naturally myself instead of just focusing on one topic.
Right, being a Gemini. You'd be all over the place.
Yes, I'll be all over the place. I cannot stick to one thing. Yeah, it is boring for me. That's why I need a crazy person as a mate. Because she's like Harley Quinn. Like, one day she's this person, one day she's something else. And I don't know. I never know who I'm gonna wake up next to. I wake up like I gotta look up who's it gonna be today. All right, cool. I got the cook today. All right, so all right. And some days I got the party girl.
Yeah, all right.
And it's just I wake up, she got a black out and a tequila.
It's just big tequila, no fucking up.
Same dude. So I wake up, she got her glasses on, laptop. She can see perfectly fine, by the way. She don't need no glasses, but she act like she can't see when she's this personality. I'm like, yo. I'm like, all right, I know I gotta be quiet. She's doing her school thing, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's always a mystery for me, you know what I mean? So it's fun.
Keep you on your toes.
Keep me on my toes. And sometimes she wake up just mad. Her accent comes out. She sound like a Russian mob boss. She said, "Didn't I tell you to take out the garbage?" Like, huh? Why is it still there? You know, I once was KGB.
You so damn silly.
You think I'm lying, Diva? I haven't. Hey, listen, if I'm lying, I'm flying, Diva. My feet have not left the mother effing ground. Telling you. I don't be believing me. I be in danger.
You deserve it. You
damn
it all on yourself.
One day you're just gonna see me in another state, and I'm like, help me. You gotta come and get me, people. I'll be another country somewhere, and I know where I'm at. I don't know.
Come help me.
Oh, man. So I guess we what was it called when you did you see the El Mencho thing, Diva?
What's El Mencho?
Where that's going on in Mexico?
What happened in Mexico?
Goddamn, I did a goddamn video about it, Diva. Hopefully the moderators could drop a link in the chat and link them to the video. Make sure y'all go hit the like in the comment section. God damn it. Yeah, Mexico they burning down Mexico.
Why?
Because so El Mencho is he's the head of a cartel, the CJNC cartel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the JCNG. I be forgetting sometimes. And he's been running it for a little while, but America finally got his ass.
Okay.
They put 2 in the chest and 1 in the head on his ass, Diva.
Okay.
And so the Mexico cartel, everybody else, they pissed. They was not having the same way how Venezuela just let them take that man.
Mm-hmm.
The cartel's not having it. They started blocking roads, burning up buildings. They burned up the Costco's. They roadblocking things. They burning up all the resorts, the beaches where all the Americans at.
Yeah.
Burning that bitch down. They said, "Oh, Americans own this ish over here. Burn this bitch down." Anything that's American tourists, burning it down. And people was trying to get out of there like this. Like, oh shit, we got to get the hell up out of here. Everything burning in Mexico. So they went to the airport, Diva. Guess what happened?
Burning it down.
Crazy. They blowing up airplanes. I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. So people stuck in the airport crying and they like, no, they all of a sudden everybody want to speak Spanish. Like, no, me from here. Me from here. Me no gringo. Me no gringo.
Right.
It's crazy. So people trying to get up out of there, but they stuck. So they don't have to try to maybe drive up out of there. I don't know, but they are absolutely stuck. I just did a video on it. Make sure y'all go and check it out. Hit a like and a comment, god damn it, if you can hype it up. But yeah, this shit just happened 2 days ago.
Wow.
Yeah, whole Mexico up in smoke because they killed the cartel Mexican boss. So, and plus, the people probably like, fighting over who's going to take the spot too.
Right. Who next up?
At the same time, they like, who next?
Wow.
So Mexico is dangerous right now. Like that's a scary thing. When I was going through all the things with my daughter, she's like, that's really happening right now? I was like, this is happening right now. Because, my Gemini ass, I can't stick to one topic, you know what I mean? I see Playboy Max getting beat up, then now I want to see global news, and then I'm like, what? This is right across the border?
Yeah, see, that's why I always been cool on Mexico.
Yeah, you never liked it?
It was never somewhere I wanted to go. I've been just because of other people.
Going
and inviting me, but like it's never a place. It left up to me, I would have never went.
No, the wife liked the water there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember because I was in Cancun.
I did hear it was cheap living down there. So, a lot of Americans went down there.
Mm-hmm. Right. A lot of Black women had been expatriating to Mexico. But I was seeing,
I like that word that you used too. I like how you used it.
But I was seeing they were starting to leave a couple months ago. So I hope they all got out of there before this stuff took place.
Word. Because the GOAT said he lived there for a couple of years too.
Oh, for real?
Mm-hmm. He said it a couple of times, I heard him say it. So yeah, so it's crazy. Like I think that's some scary thing to, especially if you have children too, right? But just in the fact that you are trying to leave a place and they come and they just take over the airport, that's some scary-ish. Because it's one thing, like the crime is acting up or whatever, but that they have the power to take over one of the most secure places in a country, right? The airport. They usually secure that the most.
Mm-hmm.
So they lose control of that. Shit. They ain't never really had control, right?
Yeah, see. Never.
Oh, you was watching it just now?
Oh, nah.
I'm
just thinking like Mexico is just not a place I would want to get hemmed up at.
Have you ever looked into moving to out of the country? Where would it be?
And I do think about this. I'm halfway actively thinking about it all the time. I don't know if I would actually be able to leave though. I'm very comfortable, but South Africa was very nice. It's a very smooth transition from here. like the infrastructure is pretty good. You can go someplace where you'll never have to worry about electricity going out or your water, being out of water, because that's a big problem over in South Africa, which is crazy because they're right on the water. But yeah, so South Africa is definitely someplace. I kind of wanted to get like a vacation place in Zanzibar, but it's so far away, I wouldn't really be able to use it like that.
Okay.
Maybe a month out of the year. So yeah, I really like that place too.
Okay.
Togo was really cute too.
So the only place you'll move is to the motherland, somewhere on the motherland.
I could probably go in the Caribbean also. Nassau, Bahamas. I could, anywhere that there's a lot of Black people, I could probably
be comfortable. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So no Japan, no China.
Nah, I don't want to be around a bunch of nobody else. Like just surrounded by another group of people. No, thank you.
Okay. Because I seen my timeline, somebody had sent it to me, some Japanese houses. I'm like,
they cheap.
One of them was $1. I don't know if you consider that cheap or not. I was like, what? That's crazy.
I think Japan is the place where they said like they're not going to have enough people to sustain themselves in 100 years or something to that effect. I think South Korea is another one that they said is on the verge. So yeah, they probably are trying to get people to come there.
Diva, they trying to get people so bad, Diva. They trying to give away master's degrees and PhDs. They said we'll pay for it.
All right. And weren't they saying like trying to get Black men to come and impregnate the women over there or something to that effect?
Yeah, I don't know how true it actually was.
True.
I didn't look into it because, like I said, I ain't trying to. I ain't looking into it. Maybe if I was younger, I probably would have. Like, what? You know what I mean? But at this age, I'm not interested in impregnating nobody. That doesn't move me at all. It's kind of crazy that, like, well, I guess it's not crazy, right? So I could kind of understand a young person, hey, you want to get paid to have, so I guess so. But even when I did see it, I didn't even look at it. I was like, kept scrolling.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. But
because like I always thought I could sell my sperm because I think I had some talented kids and they look nice looking and everything. But at the same time, I've always been a little nervous about having a child out there that I couldn't. Nah, I don't know. I don't like that idea. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Even though a couple of couples asked me, gay couples. I was like, "How we gonna do it?"
You so stupid.
Oh man,
how we gonna do it?
I'll try to figure it out because one of them looked like me. I was like, God damn, it can't be you. It's like, it might be a beautiful baby, but man, like your beard is like mine, woman. Like, what the hell?
It'd be a trip though, because sometimes it do be like the more masculine woman who have the baby.
Yeah, they want to experience that because it's just a appearance that they more masculine, but they really the more feminine one a lot of the times. Personality wise, they look masculine, but in reality, when you talk to them, the one that look feminine is the more aggressive one. It'd be weird. The pretty one's the one that want to box and fight and shit. You're like, what's wrong with you? And the one that look like me, like, yeah, I just, I want to just serve. And like, what?
Jabba say you always want to put a first charge.
He said you ain't gonna never live it down.
Oh.
Oh man. Whatever. Maybe I should what's the word when you Yeah, I can't think of the word I'm looking for, Diva. I'm lost. Recuperate.
Oh, okay.
Not recuperate. Recalibrate? No, what I'm talking about? Like, I was thinking about ending the show and then come back with a different topic, see if that's going to change anything.
Ah, okay.
I can't think of the name I was thinking about, though. The word.
So what would be the new topic?
I don't know yet. Talk about some goddamn relationship stuff, or maybe whatever. What other people want to talk about?
They didn't want to talk about Shira. I thought they would want to talk about Shira. Unacceptable it is that she say her husband provide for her.
I think yeah, I was surprised. I don't know. I don't think they disagree with her. I think they like to say they disagree with her, but in real life, they have no argument to really disagree with her with. They want to be looked at as providers and protectors and all that shit. They want that gold digger to, like, you know what I mean? They be wanting that shit. So while they was arguing and all that, they was secretly going after those women. Like, you know how you be saying it. Like, you know, they love to hear your voice. Those same men that be like, oh, there's women like this. They be all up, they be sniffing your drawers, trying to bury it in their backyard. Trying to put a root on Diva. That's how they be. I want to figure out, I'll come back. What time is it? It's only 12:30. Yeah, I could come back. Come up with a new topic. Yeah, think that's a bet. See what happens. You're on mute, by the way. All right, so let's do that.
Oh, I was just talking.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, wait. I was trying to look because what topic though?
I don't know yet. Come on with something. I'll come on with something.
And what time you trying to come back?
I don't know. You got something to do when it's good for you?
Oh no, I was just asking, just trying to see.
All right, you good? Your schedule's all right today?
Yeah.
It ain't too hectic today? No. I know you be having your days where you be busy, you be running. I be hearing the wind.
That's when I be taking my walk.
Uh-huh. I would love to take a walk on run today, but it is too crazy outside.
It's pretty nice here. I think it's like 59, 60, sun shining.
Damn. Yeah, it is. Yeah. You can't be like, it's crazy over here. They just started. It's just been okay for cars to hit the road.
Really? But it looks like the sun is out. No?
Yeah, the sun is out, but it's cold. It's cold and windy though. It's really cold. Yeah, the wind is crazy. What's the temperature? 31. 31. It's cold.
Oh wow. Yeah, it is. That's real cold.
Yeah, it's fucking cold. And it's windy too. Look at Jabba Punk ass talking about 64 in Cali.
It feels like 22.
Yeah, it feels like 22. It's 31, but it feels like 22. I don't know. You experienced cold weather like that before?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But New York cold feels different though.
Yeah. I've been in Detroit when it was like snowing before. So
oh, who pulled you out, huh?
Hey.
Did you go to the game too?
No.
Oh, give us a hint to us who it could have been.
No. I was not courtside at the no.
All right, so let me figure it out. Maybe we'll come back and I'll come up with another episode, or maybe I'll do some videos that y'all don't watch. I don't know. Which one should I do? Should I do a bunch of videos that they're not going to watch?
I'm going to do my homework right now.
Yeah, you know, that'd be good because you could give me a good, honest opinion on how to improve so I can do better.
Okay.
Because the videos is a little different. It feels weird talking to somebody when when ain't nobody really talking back.
Okay. Weird.
Okay. I actually feel weird doing the videos. It's not as comfortable doing it live. So I feel like I could talk to, even if nobody's here with me, I can at least talk to the chat.
Right.
So I do be feeling weird. Hopefully I don't look too weird.
Okay, we'll come back so I can tell you. We could talk about the videos. Y'all go watch the videos.
That's right. So all the moderators dropped the latest few videos in the chat. Make sure y'all hit just hit the like button and a comment, say anything, and a hype button if you can, if you have it. Any final words, Diva?
Bye, y'all. See y'all later.
Nothing wrong with being.
Hype me up.
Let me.